Hello everybody, this is Vinton, aka BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thanks for coming out. It is Wednesday, and today I'm just going to be chilling out and playing Terraria. Woo! So, how's it going? See, Cuba, you made it to the stream? How's it going? Yeah, just gonna chill today. Not a whole lot happening. Let's see. So I'm trying to remember what we did the last time that we did Terraria. I think it was just a whole lot of buffing and things like that kind of thing. I almost gave you a heart attack. Please don't do that. Oh god, I forget, what was that one? A friend of mine was telling me about this recent story he saw. I guess there was a streamer that actually did have a heart attack on stream. And, his streamer, like, the people that were watching the stream called his local police department and was like, hi, this dude here at this address is having a heart attack. Go save him. So, I think he's fine right now. It's just, like, out of nowhere, he just suddenly had a heart attack, and that was scary as all hell. Like, I certainly hope nothing like that ever happens to me in the time that I'm doing streaming, that's for sure. But, I don't know. I guess it is kind of humbling to hear that, you know, there were at least some good people in his stream that did go, and that they had the agency to be able to call the local police, as opposed to just all the people that probably sat back and was like, he's dead, faggot. Oh, hello. I see Tech Whipley has joined. How's it going? Oh, yep. Gonna play Terraria. Just going to chill out today. Twitch saves lives. Meh. Not quite. Right, let's go ahead and jump into the Terraria stuff. Make sure the audio is right. And that things are not irreparably broken. Cool. I'm not here. Shh. I'm sorry. Is this some sort of like underground crap? Like, are you doing some? You have a plan or something? It clearly says on my chat log, Tech Whipley has just started watching. Shush, you are not subtle. Any hoopty-shire, let's begin. No. The capo wife. I don't think you said anything about that, but I'm just gonna jump in this because don't. Okay, whatever. You stay in your shady little corner of the universe. Okay, so again, last time I was doing Terraria stuff. New phone, who dis? Oh. Okay, now it's different. Cool. Thanks, I will. Alright, is this the same person or two different people? I'm so confused. I don't know. I'm not there. Anywho, starts. Where was I? I think the last time that I was doing Terraria stuff, I was just holding a lot of buffing aside from that. Let me think. Okay, so I remember distinctly we looked at the outside of the, I don't know, but basically the, Jesus, I'm sorry. I am absolutely and completely, utterly tired today, and I don't know why. You know who I am, Flex. I'm well aware. Done several things. I think the last time that I ever cooperated with you was on that Jackbox stuff, and even then, that was for your own stream, and just I decided to play Jackbox on a lark, and it was just like, hey, I'm gonna stream it. And that was the last time we ever collaborated on anything. Okay, so Cuba's giving me a story of the Kappa wife. There's one streamer. Had a wife, just started calling her Kappa, and after a while, she was just the mascot of the streamer, and every time she came on stream, everyone was like, Kapasa! Oh, wow, what? So, like, quite literally, just as soon as the lady shows up, everyone's like, oh god, it's a female. You haven't streamed since then. Yep. You've had a lot of responsibilities and things. Oh, let's see. Now, I was actually considering at one point... Oh, Kappa. Yeah, Kapasa was kind of confusing to me, because I'm like, what the hell is it? Is this the Lion King or something? Some weird shit? I see. Wait, is her name Kappa? Is it just straight up? No, at one point I was actually thinking, I want to kind of bring people in on the Terraria game, because Terraria's more fun when you have multiplayer type stuff. But it's got to be people I directly know. I don't want to bring in randos, although I've heard that there are some people over on Mixer that do just bring in people since, well, a lot of people on Mixer, they play Terraria on the Xbox version. An Xbox version is real easy to just throw people in with. So, meh. No. I feel I don't want to just bring in randos when it comes to the stream. Especially for the fear of, like, griefing and that kind of thing. Oh, you never actually played it? It's 2D Terraria, and it's got extra missions, and actually, you know... Essentially, it's like Minecraft 2D with a little bit more of an RPG plan to it. And it's fun. Oh, now the thing about me, when it comes to anything related to like building block games and things of that nature, I tend to like the adventure survival thing a little bit more. So, I am not a builder. You could probably tell by the gigantic tower of NPCs that we just walked away from. I'm gonna need to mine all that later. But anyway, yeah. I'm still thinking about it. I was considering tonight. I was sort of tempted to be like... Because there's one guy I see who's online. And I was just like... I've talked to him before. And he's mentioned that he might be interested in hopping in. Playing some Terraria online. I have it all set up. It's just a matter of whether or not he's free for a good 3 hours. Tech says, I've been using every free minute you've got to play Sky Factory 3. Ah, yeah, the Minecraft mod. Sky Factory looks ridiculous. Fun, but ridiculous. Just trying to craft your entire world out of a single block. Oh. Okay, so Akibo says, I installed my Windows, and when you did, the PC is like over 8 years old. I couldn't play games, so I cleaned my PC. Worked, but all games, even Minecraft, makes the PC restart without the PC actually shutting off. That's weird. You could play Isaac, which is good. I really don't know what to do about that. I mean, it's an 8-year-old PC. Here's a good question. Hardware-wise, is it is it a laptop, or is it like a straight-up PC, like personal computer? Advice: burn it. I was sort of leaning that way. I'd like a little bit more information before I just say burn it. But yeah, no. If it's 8 years old, I mean, even me, when a PC gets up to something like 6 or 7, I start to get really concerned with it. PC. Okay. Well, it's not overheating, but that's... I mean... Overheating is not... I mean, it's a major factor when it comes to PCs and health, but it's not the end all. The thing you should really be concerned about when it comes to PCs, though, is just aging parts. Because, yeah, that happens. Ooh, probably get a new PC on Christmas. I hope so. If I'd have to take a recommendation... So you say PC. At least you're working in a ballpark I can understand. Because I do not understand Mac. I know Tech. I know he is basically all Apple, which is strange because we're both brothers. Oh, good poison arrow. Oh, and the weird thing is we both grew up with PC, but for whatever reason he's still like he's just looking at Apple products now more than PC. Like, he knows how to use both. Hey, my main computer's a PC at home. Yeah, exactly. Like I said. I know, it's sort of like one of those people that can draw with both their left and their right hands. I can only do one. Basically, I can do only one. Can't do both. Oh, please go away, you skeleton bastards. Whoop. No idea what's going on in my computer. I mean, I don't either. That just sounds like an end-all problem when it comes to your computer. I would recommend just getting a new one. Again, my computer right now is something like... I think I've had it for something like 4 or 5 years. And even then, that's 4 or 5 years where I have swapped out parts and replaced things. Heck, there's some parts in this computer that are actually like 8 years old. Actually, now that I think about it, actually that might not be the case, because I just recently replaced the power supply. And I replaced the original graphics card. So actually it might be pretty much all new at this point. Well, not all. It's like 4 years, which is not new. I'm gonna destroy it with a sledgehammer. Yeah, that's a fun thing. I remember we used to do that with old consoles when we didn't want to have them anymore. God forbid we actually handed them over to somebody who wanted to use them. Okay, I'm nearly dead. Wait, is that all? Oh. Okay, see, I came down here because I noticed that there was... Yeah, that's it. I was worried that there was, like, more stuff down there because I missed that spot. Apparently, there was nothing more. Yeah, dungeon done. Oh, God. There. Nope, warp home. So, yeah, as you can see, I don't care too much about building people a village. Everybody can just live in this gigantic skyscraper of pain and torture. I'm cool with that. There are a lot of cables inside the PC that are not plugged in, and I'm too scared. You know, I would recommend... Okay, did you build your own PC? There's another question. Like, were you the original builder, or did you buy one outright through just a store, or did you have a friend build it for you, or something to that degree? Because if you don't know what any of those cords do, honestly, I would recommend looking up just how to build your own and what each part of your computer does. Like, it's not too hard, and once you figure it out, it's pretty simple. Especially nowadays. I think I recommended the last time... Oh, your brother built it. Again, I recommended last time. You should probably... Newegg is actually a really good place to build your own computer. Because Newegg, it's got a lot of... it's actually got a guided tour to be able to build one. Oh, those extra cables could be off the power supply. Yeah, I have a lot of that in my PC. I just roped them off because I don't need them anymore. Oh, and yeah, and your computer is like 8 years old, so I'm willing to bet your power supply, it probably is not one of those really nice ones. Like the ones that are really well managed with the ability to pull cables off the power supply you're not using. Yeah, that's possible. There. I actually recently just had to replace my power supply. Because I noticed my computer just wasn't turning on anymore, and I was like, why is that? That's scary. Or at the very least, I had to wait a good 5 minutes before it finally, like, repowered up. Which was creepy. Modular power supplies. They're very nice. Alright. So. I think the last time that we came down here, we completed everything over in that area, you know, in the dungeon. Now I think a good thing to do would be go and get some obsidian. Because we need to make ourselves a nice piece of armor. Haven't cleaned your PC for 2 years. I mean, at this point, it's 8 years old. So I'm not too worried about the fact that it's not clean. And now you did. I honestly, I would recommend getting a can of air, like a compressed can of air. And I would just clean that crap out every now and then. Because it's not too hard. And it does help with the health of your computer. And it makes it so that your computer isn't heating up as quickly. I've built several computers over the course of just me doing tech-related work. That and pretty much every single one of my friends are just a part of the PC master race. Ooh. Okay, jeez. I'm trying to remember where it was that big old... There's a big old, like, pond of water somewhere. Actually, maybe I could look at the map. Hold on. Maybe I could take a look at the map and see where that is. Damn it. I think I need to sit down somewhere. Hold up. Here, F1. Here. I distinctly remember when we were building this gigantic thing to hell. Oh, now Tech Whipley's over on Mixer. Hi. You should notice that... Oh, okay, well, wait. Are you on mobile or are you on PC? You were talking about how you're on mobile. If you're on mobile... Here. The PC version of Mixer is actually really, really lagless, which is very nice. Oh, you're on your laptop. Yep. Then you should be getting basically no lag between me and you, right? Or at the very least, like a half a second delay. Latency is way better. I know. That's why I leave the option up. In the event people want to talk with me a little more directly, they can. Funny thing is, though, with these Terraria streams, I've noticed that a lot of people that are playing on Terraria over on Xbox, since Mixer is owned by Xbox, and that's the main streamable thing for Xbox is Mixer. A lot of people that are looking for Xbox streams show up on this stream, and they get very, very weird. Just being like, whoa, how did you get the patch so early? I didn't. I was like, why'd you get the new 1.3 thing? Oh, Cuba, you probably don't have any idea what's going on. Tech jumped over to using Mixer, which is the other streamable option that I got. If you didn't want to watch it on Twitch, you can go over to Mixer. Oh, when your PC runs Isaac, will Terraria work? It's hard to say considering the fact that they're two very different programs. Does streaming on Mixer cost you money at all? Nope. Nope. What the hell? It's a good day to die. No, it's not. No, it's completely free. It's just, it's an alternative. They're not making you pay anything extra. It's just that. And I guess one of the big hurdles that I had with doing streaming over on Mixer is that I need... See, you can stream basically the exact same way that you do over on Twitch, but the issue is that if you wanted to have lagless output, it's a little bit more complicated. I had the biggest problem when it came to streaming out at like full lagless latency. But I eventually figured it out. A good balance between the quality of the stream and the speed of it. Took me a while, but I figured it out. Have I played The End Is Nigh? Is that new, or has that been out for a while? I'm trying to recall. I don't know, have you? have you on your cracker box of PC, apparently? Oh, yeah. I swear to God, I remember there was... One of these lava pools has got just a whole bunch of obsidian sitting on top of it, and a puddle of water. So, unless that water disappeared at one point... Oh, it's a new game from Edmund McMillan? Seriously? Ooh. I might have to look into that. The End Is Nigh. That sounds a bit like what Ed McMillan would do. Ow. Oh, hey, Spider Den. And yes, you did play it on your toaster. I have not heard of that. It's a brand new game, though. Something tells me that game probably isn't that expensive. Ed McMillan is pretty, pretty frugal when it comes to pricing his games. I might have to look into that. Because I'm sure it's at least decent. Meh. Okay, then. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, and I know there's no obsidian down here. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to somehow generate more obsidian down here by, like, leaking it out of a water cave somewhere. New game, 2-month-old, costs €15. Okay, wonder what that is in US. Again, I will look into it. Because that might be something I would be interested in trying just for the time being. Alright. Here. I see this pool of water. Blank. Oh, 15. Basically the same. Oh, I never know. Oh, whoa. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you just jumping in just to say hi. That was fun. Whoa. The game is super hard. I expect nothing less from that dude. Here. Oh, yeah, so recently I've seen that, Destiny is out, right? Destiny 2? Even it made a few pages of the wiki. Ooh, nice. Anywho, yeah, I've heard that apparently the Destiny 2 is actually pretty good. And I gotta say, that's really loosening me up a bit, because for the longest time I've been really, really nervous about doing anything related to Bungie games. Because Bungie, all the Bungie games that are coming out nowadays, it's sort of like a long time ago Bungie games, they had a completely different crew making the games at the time. So it's kind of awkward to praise Bungie for work nowadays. That's essentially an entirely different crew. Not to say that they don't deserve recognition, it's just, it's not the same recognition that was actually built upon a long time ago. It's 2:20 in the morning. What should you do? I mean, I would recommend sleep. Sleep is very good. Oh god. Oh, that reminds me. So I don't know what the heck happened yesterday. Like I didn't I ended up going to bed sometime around 2 o'clock. I knew I didn't have too much happening today aside from the stream. So I actually did. I genuinely went to bed sometime around 2 o'clock, which is still not good. Ah, you have a summer holiday. Neat. But anyway, I went to bed at sometime around 2 o'clock last night just because, man, I want to try and start fixing my sleep schedule because it's been absolute trash for like the past month. So I actively tried to go to bed at an earlier time. I think I ended up ruining things even further because I woke up at 3 o'clock p.m. I'm just like, what? What time is it right now? 7:23 p.m. at this current time. Again, my main time is Central Standard. Hello, Advanced Fob. So yeah, I ended up waking up sometime. Like, I went to bed at 2, and then I woke up. I hesitate to say this morning, basically at 3. That's a lot of freaking sleep. I mean, I guess I needed it, that's for sure. I was extremely tired, I guess. At the same time, though, that's just sort of ruined myself even further. Because, yeah, now I need to contend with how I've just done that to my sleep schedule. Here, okay, how am I going to do this? I think, okay, a good way to do this would be... Put that down. Yeah. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. I wonder if I should put up a wall, like, right here. Just so that the water sort of collects. Yeah, probably a good idea. But no, that was a good, like, 13 hours or so, if my math is correct. Now, the funny thing about sleeping for that long is that when you sleep that long, you end up having these ridiculous dreams. And I distinctly remember I had some interesting dreams last night. The last time that I had such a long period of sleep, I had this, like, really, really fun and ridiculous dream where I was sort of... Have you ever seen Attack on Titan? Or, you know, do you know what Attack on Titan is? Oh, your stream crashed? Oh, alright. What time is it right now? Again, it's somewhere around, like, 7:25 at this current moment in time. I'm currently on Central Standard Time. for the U.S. So I start my stream at like 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard. So that's the time it currently is now. And again, last night I fell asleep sometime around 2 o'clock in the morning. Which, you know, that's not exactly good, but it's better than what I have been, which is something like 4. But apparently I was really bankrupt on sleep because I ended up waking up at around 3 o'clock p.m. Can I stream a bit sooner after the 11th of September? Oh, God. I've pretty much kept the exact same stream schedule ever since I started streaming. So I don't know if I want to do that. Mirror. I'm trying to think about it. I don't know. I've oddly been very, very consistent when it comes to my stream times. That's something I'm kind of proud of, is that I've tried to keep consistent with just the Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, all starting at 7 o'clock. I mean, I've had plenty of circumstances where that has not been the case, but for the most part, I've been doing fairly well with that, especially as of late. Even in some of like the most, like the worst circumstances I've ever had, that stream time is still like pretty well stuck. All right, let's start collecting some obsidian. Let me think. There we go. I don't know, one of the reasons why I keep it as consistent as I do is because I know that people really like consistency when it comes to content, for sure. Oh, people compare this game to Minecraft, but they are very different. They do have similarities, or however you write that. Yeah, I mean, they do have similarities, that's for sure. But they are like radically different in many different ways. And I think the only reason why a lot of people basically throw the whole Minecraft label at it is because it's a lot easier to distinguish it. It's like, oh yeah, it's a Minecraft-esque game. Ta-da! There we go. There's your label. Okay. I don't know if this is a mistake or not. Might be, might not. Oh, shit. Whoopsies. I'm fine. Okay, so I have to contend with that now. It's fine. It's good. We have water. Do I watch Game of Thrones? Again, no. I know everybody and their dogs say, you should watch Game of Thrones. It's so good. I don't watch a whole lot of cable TV. Ooh, that was fun. You know, it's sort of like how I've never seen Breaking Bad, and absolute droves of people say just like, how dare you? Breaking Bad is the best show on television. Why would you not watch it? It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I have other things that I watch, and Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones are not the only things available for entertainment. Ooh, what the hell? Hey, night vision helmet. Do I watch superhero shows? No, but I've heard a little bit about them. I've considered, like, because the CW has a whole bunch of them, right? Like Arrow and stuff like that. I've considered watching those. Those sound pretty fun. And I'm a big fan of the Marvel movies, so, hey. Not the worst thing in the world to try and watch, that's for sure. As well as apparently they're very well written, from what I hear. I don't know. Again, mainly a huge part of what I watch nowadays is just online entertainment, made by people on YouTube and that kind of thing. Flash and Gotham are great. That's what I've heard. If only they could put that much emphasis and interesting things into the actual movies that come out. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I still haven't watched Wonder Woman, mainly because I've watched a lot of the Marvel movies, but specifically I've just avoided the DC ones because they've had a horrible track record. Gotham is in a bad state right now. In more than one way. No. But still a good show. Next season could be their last. It's their make or break season. Well, we'll see. I don't know. I've heard that apparently Wonder Woman is the it's the DC movie that is sort of the enigma right now, because it's actually good. And I like that. I like the fact that DC has finally got a really decent superhero movie out. There we go. I want to see more of that. Unfortunately, they seem to be stuck in this idea that all superhero movies need to be grim and grisly now. Or at the very least, you know, that not a whole lot of plot aside from brood. That's it. Just brood. Brood makes things more dramatic. We all want to be Batman. Everybody needs to be like a Batman. Matt Reeves is going to make the Batman movie. Nothing to do with the DC universe. Not Ben Affleck. I figured not Ben Affleck. Made Planet of the Apes movie. You know, Planet of the Apes movies have actually been doing pretty well. And they've got their own little, you know, little dark subplots and things. Actually, I could see that working. So, hey. Batman movie made by that dude? That sounds pretty good. Okay, any more water up above here? A little bit. Ooh, there's a gigantic pool over here. Here. Yeah. If I played my cards right, I could maybe take that and drip it into this reservoir and get more obsidian. Do I need more obsidian? I feel like this will do it for me. He wants to make a more detective-style noir. Ooh. Oh, that sounds pretty good. After all, Batman is a detective. Alright, I think I've got enough that I could maybe make myself the, Here, let me see. So that's the obsidian we've collected. Where did I set down? Oh, there it is, Hellstone. I think we've got enough that we can now craft the Hellstone bars. Or at least all the Hellstone that I currently have. Here. There we go. Oh, yeah. We are going to have plenty. Oh, wow, look at that. Almost, like, perfect. Yeah, that's all the Hellstone I got. Right, I think the best thing I can do with this Hellstone is make myself the armor. Just so I've got the most powerful armor available. There we go. Platinum's good, but it's not the best. You have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm upgrading. That's about it. I'm pretty much preparing myself for the, quote, end game boss. And by end game, I mean essentially the boss before things start getting really, really difficult. There we go. I got myself a spiffy new piece of armor. That should keep me alive. The flesh wall fight. Yep. That gigantic monstrosity. Exactly. But yeah, once you defeat that guy, then all hell breaks loose, and then your world is screwed. I'm not looking forward to that, because honestly, I don't like to maintain the frickin' world. And if it gets to the point where the world just starts getting taken over by corruption or hollow, I don't have the drive to fix it. I guess I could fix it in very base bits. Alright. Okay, so how... Okay, I got that much stone. Here. How much more stone do I have available? I remember I put a bunch in here. Doesn't look like there's any in here now. Crap. Alright. Well, then where did I put the ash, then? I don't remember. Play some more Isaac. I'm having fun with this. I'm enjoying myself. Why am I carrying around a random dispenser? Right. So I've gotten my hands on some good armor. I think now I should be able to survive just well enough that I won't have to worry about dying in hell constantly over and over and over again. Shove your nose up your ear. I'll try. I failed. It doesn't move. I'm trying to think if there's anything... Okay, wait. Oh, we were talking about Destiny 2. Apparently Destiny 2 is pretty good. And if you know anything about my background, you know I was a gigantic fan of Halo back in the day. I want to play Destiny 2 a little bit. Tell you a joke. Good question. I don't have a library of jokes just on me at all times. A man walks into a bar. Oh no, wait, no. I've already ruined the joke. Let me see. Horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?" There we go. Shittiest joke. Am I rich? What was the first hint? I mentioned before that the only reason I'm looking at Macmillan's joke at this point is because it's like $15. It's like, ooh, hey, that looks like something I could possibly do. And I don't know. And in reference to the Destiny stuff, I'm really tempted to pick that up, but I don't know if I want to invest my money in it unless I am certain it's something I would be very interested in funding and supporting. Because I'm careful with that. If a developer's being an asshat, I tend to just be very careful. I am very rarely pre-ordering games. It's one thing. I have a Switch and a good PC. I have to be rich. No, I'm just dumb with my money when I need to be. And I'm a gigantic fanboy when it comes to Nintendo. That's about it. I pour my money into what I support, is what it is. There are a lot of streams of Destiny 2, because everybody and their dog wants to play it right now. Yeah. I recently heard that apparently Destiny 2 does have microtransactions, which... that turned me off at first, but then I heard that it's mostly cosmetic. And, you know, meh. I guess microtransactions for cosmetic costumes. That's fine. Whatever. Do I have, oh yeah, I do have Any Birth on the Switch. Because, yeah, I'm a gigantic nerd when it comes to that. It's not too entirely different. I mean, like, I haven't gotten too far into the game, but it doesn't feel too different as of yet. Okay, we're back. So... probably should have made the molten pickaxe. Whoopsies. Yep. Am I adopted? Nope. It's a lot of random-ass questions. Oh, holy crap. Leave me alone, you bastard. I knew this was going to be a problem. Here. I want to make this flatter. Suppose I don't have to, now that I look at it. There we go. I'm just trying to think if there's any more recent news related to just, tech and stuff that I've recently seen. I don't know. I hate hell. There's another game that I haven't played, Overwatch, but I really, really want to play it. That's another one. I've held off on getting it, though. Alright. Now, Overwatch just seems to have a whole lot of character and a whole lot of fun built into it. And I support that. I would love to play every once in a while, but I don't play a whole lot of multiplayer games just because I hate the competitive nature of multiplayer games. I like to just chill out and enjoy myself when it comes to playing games. Because when I'm super stressed out about a video game, I don't feel like I'm having fun. Yep. Oi. Okay. That works. There's an arcade mode in Overwatch now? What's the arcade mode? Oh, you know, here's a good example. One of the things that I like to do, I like to play... You know what? One thing I really wish they would implement into Overwatch? I would love to play a single-player campaign. I think that'd be a good way to sort of ease my way into the game. You know, just an easy way for me to figure out the controls and feel like I am competent enough to be able to play on a multiplayer aspect. And that's one of the reasons why I actually played Halo multiplayer really often. I'll have to look into that the arcade mode thing. It actually sounds pretty fun. Maybe it's just because they use the word arcade, but I don't know. They have events where it's 4 versus a horde. Ooh, that's not bad. I don't like how that's apparently an event, though. I would much rather, like... Okay, I don't know. Mainly, I like to play multiplayer games where it's free-for-all kind of stuff. I like that kind of thing. Because the worst feeling in the world is when I'm playing a multiplayer game and I absolutely fail miserably at, you know, protecting my side. For whatever reason, for whatever we're doing, you know, whether it be in like Team Fortress 2 where we're moving the bomb forward, or you drop the intelligence, or something to that degree, or maybe you just have a horrible kill-death ratio. They added the deathmatch mode. Okay, this might be a good time to jump in then. Because yeah, for the most part, I've seen a whole lot of that kind of thing. I remember when I played Super Smash Bros. Online. I did a whole lot of matches where it was just free-for-all. Because, yeah, that way, if I fail, it's my own fault, and, you know, I'm not letting anybody down. Just being like, hey, fresh meat. And meanwhile, I'm sitting there being like, I'm so bad. Help me. I think I did decently enough. Team and single. Ooh. Yeah, I need to get around to that. Problem is, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I do. I've been putting a whole lot of my time into just the editing stuff, individual things, and then just job-related things. Oh, hello. Oh, God, please tell me I'm getting close to the end. I think I remember I was about 3/4 of the way done with the path down here. So, I think we're at least close. Well, I streamed Breath of the Wild. I'm kind of putting that series into I'm putting it into an interesting place right now. Because at this moment in time, the last time we streamed, I actually got the Master Sword. Problem is, I'd like to beat the Trial of the Sword so that I have the more powerful Master Sword available. But in order to do that, it's a very, very difficult task. But I don't want to make, like, 13 parts of me just trying to beat the Trial of the Sword. So I'm thinking, where am I going with that mud path? I'm heading to the edge of the map so that I can bring on the Wall of Flesh and just try and kill it on this path. So I don't die miserably. No, I think I mentioned this before, but I'm just going to say it again. So the idea I have is with the Breath of the Wild streams, I think I'm just going to make Breath of the Wild an encore game, where if I have some extra time after the stream is done, I'll boot up Breath of the Wild, and I will play a round of just me trying to get through the Trial of the Sword. And I am not going to get back to regular streams of it until I finally beat it. Will I buy Mario when it comes out for the Switch? Yep. Yes, I will. Because I'm a schmuck and I love Mario games. I don't know why I say that. I don't know why I say that like it's a bad thing. I mean, I really like the Mario series, yeah. I remember one of the first games that I ever played was Mario 64. I was a huge fan of that. Do I make YouTube videos? Off and on. Mainly, right now, the YouTube videos that I'm uploading are just archives of the stream. But I do... I sort of hack together pseudo highlight reels. I hesitate to say highlight reel, because highlight reel hints at the idea that it's cut down to the highlights. I cut it down so that a whole lot of the slow moments don't happen. I don't know. A moderately paced speed reel? Do I edit them? Yep. I can't afford an editor. Ooh. Hello. Okay. Twitch just said it's detecting drop for... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Not this crap again. Well, for people that are currently watching this stream after it's been done, the internet just cut out. Son of a bitch. I still don't know what what's causing that. At this point, I'm terrified to figure that out. Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep knocking away at blocks until it comes back. God damn it. Drop frames detected. No shit, XSplit. Yeah, the entire internet has currently been affected, so of course I'm going to have problems with it. Great. Does that mean that, is Twitch going to be affected majorly by that? I think that's exactly what that means. Well, this is lovely. I knew that we were still having some internet problems, but I was kind of hoping we were out of the out of the ballpark when it came to the issues that we were having as of late. The ridiculous stuff where it was cutting out during stream. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I may have to go and check the router, honestly. I don't know why I say that like somehow I could fix this problem by checking the router. It's pretty much not. It seems like the internet's having these issues completely independent on what I could possibly do to fix it. I don't know. Well, if the problem persists, I'll go over there and I guess I'll restart it or something. I don't know. Yeah. Funny thing is, the Wednesday streams, they haven't really had any of these cutouts, which is weird. So having it suddenly happen today of all days is confusing the hell out of me. Okay. Still disconnected. Funny thing is, I noticed that it's a weird flickering. Like, whenever the internet goes out, it sort of, like, flickers. Like, it tries to connect, seems like it's going to connect, and then spontaneously it restarts itself. And I know it has nothing to do with hardware, because this is an issue that was happening with multiple pieces of our routed system. So, I don't know. I think I remember we were talking about how this could be something to do with one of the lines on the outside of the house. That is sort of the supposed thing. All right. So I really wish I could pause Terraria. Is there? Okay, yeah. Okay, I can pause it that way. All right. Real quick, I'm going to BRB and I'm going to check and see if this issue is persisting, and if it, I might have to start making some decisions about whether or not I should continue to stream tonight if this is an issue related to, my provider directly, or if this is an issue with the box. So I'll be back. And I'm back. Okay, well, sorry for that. For people that got cut off there. So, we're still having internet problems here. Not like major ones, but for the most part, they've been internet problems that have been happening really, really, really infrequently. And it's problems that have not really been happening within the AM to early PM hours. Yeah, they've been stuff that have been happening like way late in the night, like at 11 o'clock. But they're starting to creep into my stream time again. So if this continues to happen, I'm going to have to start making phone calls again to have the guys off at my ISP come out here and take a look at things, because it's still a problem. I don't know. It's getting dumb. I just want the internet to work. In the good, like, year or so that I was streaming, I ran into basically no problems when it came to the internet. And now, spontaneously, now, out of absolutely nowhere, my connection has just been absolutely going to trash. Like, it's getting to the point where I'm starting to wonder if satellite internet would honestly be a better option. Like, and that's really bad when you start to if you have to start considering the idea of completely unwiring myself for the sake of having a better signal. I know that's completely ludicrous, and I know you're not going to get a better connection than wired internet, but really, it gets to the point where you have so many cutoffs where you start to kind of question and you start to wonder, is it any better or worse at this point? I don't know. Oh, I hate him. Real quick, I'm gonna Here. I'm gonna reload the Twitch chat, just to make sure that it's still working. I'm not sure if it is. There we go, okay. I can see the chat now. All of my internet windows were breaking. Okay. Hello, how's it going? Okay, so before the internet decided to be an asshole, what were we talking about? I do not even remember. Here. I know we were building this gigantic wall to hell. That's another thing. I think I was talking about Destiny and how I would like to buy it. I don't know. Okay, come on. You bone bastard. You do not remember. Man, then we can come up with a new conversation. Why is the sky blue? There we go. Ow. I'm running out of stuff to build path with. You were asking me random questions. Yeah, some of them inappropriate, but whatever. Not nearly as inappropriate as they could be. Well, crap, I'm out of stuff to build path here. Right? I think I need to go back and, like, grab some dirt. That can be done. There's a Vsauce video on the reason the sky is blue. I'm sure there is. There's a lot of Vsauce videos on just science. Why things are what they are. I have not watched a Vsauce video in a long time. All I know is that Vsauce has teamed up with Adam Savage and they're just doing tours around the world, which is kind of awesome and a match made in heaven. Honestly, that sounds amazing. Hello, Rogue Galaxy. Yeah. I like his voice. He's very calm. He's got a calm demeanor to him. Vsauce here. Have you ever wondered why there's that weird film around pudding? It's like, yes. He's like, no, I've never thought about that, but if you're going to explain it to me, then yes. Let your chocolatey pudding voice take me away. Well, dang. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I'm not seeing any... I mean, there's mud blocks. Guess I could make the rest of this out of mud block. Dang. Is this modded? No, this is just straight up regular Terraria. It's that new patch for PC, though. So that's what you can expect. Here. Oh, can you make a song request? You know, honestly, I would really like to... I'm still... Like, I haven't really looked into the Twitch chat stuff as of late. But I would like to. I've just been busy with, like, uploading a backlog of streams that I haven't uploaded in a long time. Like, they're coming out one a day, and by the time Friday rolls around, we should be all caught up. There we go. Dirt. Speaking of song requests, though, now I've posed this question several times over the course of me streaming here, but now I've got that pre-roll, you know, just the video right before we do any of the live stream stuff. You know, the good 10 minutes where I'm just quality testing and testing out the connection, seeing if it's working properly. And in that time, I just play random clips of music that I really enjoy listening to. I tend to pick pretty chill stuff, you know, just stuff to sort of just sit and relax and then, you know, enjoy your time with. So if you've got any suggestions for, I would say game-related music that is just sort of chill and fun to listen to before the before the stream starts, I'd recommend just send me a recommendation. I'm willing to listen to some. I love game music. It's fun stuff. I love listening to it on a regular basis. So, if you've got a recommendation, then by all means, send me it. Oh, speaking of which, you sent me that one video, Cuba. It was, so one of us like, yeah, I burned down that building. I watched that. Dumbass. Holy shit. Like, why admit to something like that? Yeah, just send me a private message with the link. No, what's funny is that when it comes to that kind of thing, depending on the situation, you know, like arson is kind of a difficult thing to follow up on. It's absolutely possible to follow up on, but it's difficult. Especially if it's just a random building, random middle of nowhere. For the most part, if you burn down a building, people are going to have a hard time figuring out that it was you. Especially if you cut, like, a lot of leads to it. Now, I'm not saying that's because I've burnt down a building or anything before, you know. Yeah, get that mind out of, get that thought out of your mind. Don't you worry. BitB ain't no, you know, expert criminal arsonist. But it is one of those crimes that's pretty easy to get away with if you're not stupid. And that dude was stupid. It was like, no, I burned that down that building. No, that was me. I did it. And I don't care if you did it or not. If you claim that you did it, the police will pull you in for questioning. And if they can't find any other person to the contrary that did it, then it's gonna be you. Alright, you send me a link. I'm gonna click off the window. Let me see. I don't want to watch it on stream. Again, I don't do that kind of thing. Here, let me... Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Don't think I'm going to watch that on stream. And again, I'm looking for game music. It might be the funnies, but no. I'm trying to remember, there was a... Reminds me of another song I recently heard about. Dang. Another comedy song about, you know, little dangly bits. That's the best game. Eh. Oh, wow. Hold on a second. I need to rough that up a little bit. Jeez, that's really freaking steep. Hold on. I can fix. I can fix. As long as people don't attack me, jeez. And I'm not a fan of, like, the gigantic waves of things that attack you down here. Alright. So what other things have recently been going on? Let me... I heard that Facebook has started up their Facebook Live thing. It's essentially their video service that they're trying to compete with YouTube over for entertainment type of stuff. It's not YouTube, you know. You can't upload your own clips or those kinds of things. Not yet, anyways. Though I do imagine if anybody could potentially stop YouTube's like just regime of basically monopolizing video uploads to the internet, I think Facebook could. Because honestly, Mr. Zuckerberg has got a lot of resources. I think he could pull it off. Okay, you got another one? Hold on. That link appears to be... Hold up, hold up. Here. Take a real quick look at what it is, at least. Ooh. Not bad. Actually, yeah. Why haven't I added any Binding of Isaac stuff on here? Good point. I'll keep that bookmark just in case. That's chill and quiet. And spooky. Actually, that might be a good thing for Halloween. Good timing on that one. Here. I like me some spooky stuff from Halloween. That is from Antibirth. Oh, yeah. Nice. And I really enjoy the work that they did with Antibirth and involved with just stuff like the soundtrack and everything. Like, if you didn't tell me any better, I would assume that Antibirth was just a new mod for The Binding of Isaac. Or, you know, just a new version of it. Like, they did some good work on that. Hence why I play it, because, woo. Come out. Alright, how far along am I now? Actually, that would be kind of fun, just to have a pre-roll of nothing but, like, spooky music from games. I think I've only had one... Yeah, I've only had one stream round of doing stuff for Halloween. And even then, I don't think I did anything. I think it was just, hi, I'm going to play the games I usually do. Ta-da! Happy Halloween, everyone. The only holiday I've actually decided to do anything on was, I think... Oh, yeah, it was Valentine's Day, and I played Hotiful Boyfriend. No reason. Well, aside from the fact that my friend was an asshole and decided to gift copy it to me. Ooh, yeah, I got another one? Alright. Let me check a look at this. Ah, some more Antibirth stuff. I might do that. I'm trying to keep it down to, like, one track per game, that kind of thing. I don't even know why. In all fairness, in just random music in the pre-rolls. Okay, now... I see you back there. Swap over to mud. I don't know. I like game music, but the thing is, I have a very limited palette of music that I know about. Do I watch Game Grumps? Every once in a while, yeah, I do. I definitely know who they are, that's for sure. Like, I've known Aaron's stuff ever since he was doing stuff on Newgrounds, so yeah, I definitely watch... I definitely watch for him, that's for sure. Sadly, I didn't know Danny before he was brought onto Game Grumps. You know, can't be one of those people that can say that. But I like Danny, too. Oh, great, we've dropped frames again. Son of a bitch. Alright, I should be back now, I think. Should be. I don't know. According to my data readout, it says I am. I don't even know. I think the most frustrating part about this entire thing, I've said this countless times. I've probably said this about 30 times at this point, but the most frustrating thing about these internet problems is that I literally have no power over them. I can't fix it. It's something over on my ISPs. Like, I don't know what the hell happened where all of a sudden my ISP has completely fallen out of grace and out of touch with just connection. Like, I sign up for their service so that I have a consistent and strong connection to the internet. I don't connect, I don't pay for this stuff for it to just randomly cut out on me out of absolutely nowhere. And the best part about this is that thanks to that last recent cutout of the internet that we just had, it crashed XSplit. Because XSplit, it doesn't do very well when you just suddenly cut out internet. So now, I'm sitting on the possibility of that footage that we just recorded not working. So I don't know. Fuck. I was planning on actually, I kind of wanted to, I was in a good mood today. I really wanted to try and maybe do an encore of Breath of the Wild, maybe? Just to try and do that, the Trial of the Sword run. My morale has been chopped in half, man. This is stupid. But the show must go on, as they say. And everything does at least work. I don't know. Is anybody still here after that whole mess of random crap? Certainly hope so. And it's just so weird because this is now happening on a Wednesday. It never happened on a Wednesday before. It was like the weekends when internet traffic was at its strongest. Not anymore. I don't... And that's what I really think it boils down to. I think there's just something... Hello, Cuba. I really... I get the suspicion that maybe there's just something going on with my ISP's servers where a whole lot of people are trying to use it, and and there's some kind of a problem that is making their internet really unreliable. Like, that's all I can think. It's frustrating as hell, that's for sure. Especially, again, for internet that I pay for, that I expect just to be on, and not disconnect, and not royally fuck up my XSplit. I guess I should be thankful that at the very least it's running now. Right. So what were we discussing before all this rigmarole happened? It was just random questions, I believe. We were talking about game music at a certain point. Oh. Ooh. You got a song from BioShock? Hey, by all means. God damn. Funny thing is, I actually own like all of the BioShock games, but I've never found the time to play them. That's so stupid. Here. I'm usually distracted by anything else, like a butterfly or whatever the hell. Let's see. Ooh. So a little bit of piano. It's not a bad idea. It's not that I've never played BioShock. It's like I've gotten into it, and then just spontaneously just I get distracted by another thing. Too many games come out, man. Just like a crap load of them. There's a couple other games like that too. Like I remember I have Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Right? Ground Zeroes is the full title, right? Or is it just Metal Gear Solid 5? I do not remember. But anyway, I have Metal Gear Solid 5, full game. And I just have not gotten around to playing that whole thing. Play it on stream. You know, at some point, I probably should. I wonder if I've got the remastered version. Were they doing a thing where if you had the original version on Steam, you could get the remastered version for, like, free? I think that was it. Because I seem to remember I looked in my inventory of games and just suddenly there it was. Just like, oh, I have the remastered version. Whoa. Or were they doing a thing where... where did I stop? I stopped real damn early. I have this horrible habit of whenever I play a new game, I just say, it's like, okay, this is interesting. I'll come back to it. And then, depending on whether or not I have a really motivated drive for it, I will or will not. Because I distinctly remember the first couple of just levels of it, if you want to call them levels. For chapters, I suppose, would be a good way to put it. And then, I just got distracted by other things. Just being like, I'll pick this up later. And then I completely forget about it. And then 3 years roll by. It's like, well, it's really old now. I will play it at one point, don't you worry. I just need to find more time in my day to be able to just play these random games. There. Maybe if I stop diving directly back into old stuff like Terraria. Because Terraria's been up for a long-ass time. There. I think I bought BioShock Infinite because I think around that time VR was starting to become a really impressive thing. And there were mods that were allowing you to just play basically any old game in VR. So I really badly wanted to see if I could get BioShock to run in VR in a quality level. Especially BioShock Infinite. BioShock, it's been out for 10 years. I don't know. I know. Oh, shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, we found the edge. Hey, how's it going? Whew, well, we made it. Hey, and it's really jarring in Terraria because for the entire game, it's spent with you, like, direct dead center of the screen. But the second you reach, like, the edge of the world, suddenly you're no longer on the edge of the screen. Or, you know, the center. You start, like, leaning towards the edge. Anyway. So, yeah, I started playing BioShock with the idea of this being like, ooh, I could make this VR. Because that sounded really fun. Well, your computer can't take BioShock right now. I would say so. Again, if you're scratching your head going, would Terraria work? I don't think it would work very well. Alright. I suppose now I have pretty much all the opportunity to be able to beat the main boss. Because we got ourselves the path, we got ourselves many guide voodoo dolls. And I have the ability, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go. And I mean, I have the Star Fury, which is pretty much the most powerful thing that I could possibly have at this moment in time. I kind of want to go for it. Hopefully the internet doesn't cut out as I'm trying to go for it. All right. And conveniently, we actually we stopped the path right above a pit of lava. So I think we can do this. Now, if only things would stop attacking me. Stop. Hell sucks. All right. Well, it's a good thing I have the shield. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was gonna... Oh, I just remembered. I was gonna make a an obsidian skull, wasn't I? And I was gonna mix it in with my shield. Well, the restart that your PC does is basically a blue screen, but without the blue screen. Yep. It's weird. I don't know. I haven't heard too many cases of that. I heard one or two. Like, I think I remember I had a coworker who, her computer was doing that, and I ended up going and just rebooting the entire operating system. And I did it for free because I knew for a fact that the first thing if she took it to like a Geek Squad or something, the first thing they would do is just fry the computer and tell her, oh, nope, it's a lost cause. But you should come out to Best Buy and pick up a new computer through us at a discount. Stellar. I booted the computer in safe mode. Actually, I don't... No, I didn't do that. What I did, I couldn't boot that thing up in any which way. And I asked her, is there anything on here that you absolutely need to keep? And she responded with no. I'm like, okay, well, we're booting this thing up via the... We're booting this thing up via the BIOS interface. We're wiping your hard drives, and we're reinstalling Windows XP. And I did that, and then I reinstalled all the drivers manually, which was a chore, but I knew that it was either that or she would end up having to completely replace her entire computer. I sort of wonder if maybe you should invest in some new hard drives for the computer at the same time if you do that. XP. I know. But it was... well, the thing is, Windows 10 wasn't out at that time, and it was pretty much the only thing that it would run on. And she was very adamant about not getting rid of it. All right. Enough stalling. Let's go ahead and just go for the shit. Yeah. Hell on toast. Right. Don't... okay, I think I can take these guys out. By just swiping at them. I don't know. Should I have grabbed more potions? I probably should have. Okay. Avoid the lasers. Again, my main mission right now is to just get rid of all the hands. Or you know, the creepy little grabby thingies. Because we don't need these right now. Okay. Alright, it's down. Now, I'm going to try and do what I can here. I probably should have, like, a remote weapon or something. Just occurred to me that this is probably the worst way to fight him. Oh, well. I can make it work, I think. Oh, God. I need to... Alright, I think I don't have any choice here. I think I need to remotely kill him by this... Oops. Oh, shit. I resized the window. Damn it. Okay, well, gonna have to deal with that resolution for a while. Alright. I guess I can attrition this for as long as I possibly can, but... should probably get rid of the map, so I can see things better. Nah. Problem is, some of the stars hit, some of them don't. Alright. I'm making it work. Some of the stars are landing twice, some of them aren't landing at all. Here. Running. I don't know. Ultimately, this is going fairly well. If I keep moving, I think I'll be fine. Okay, where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Probably should have changed it a different color for the sake of this boss. Now he's nearly dead. Keep running. Hey, we're on a straightaway now. My God, leave me alone. He's down! Cool! I've done it. Slayer of Worlds achievement. Why? Whew. I don't know. I'm not that shocked. I mean, you know, it's not that exciting considering I figured I was probably going to beat him. Oh, hey! A gold bat has showed up. How's he doing? Whew. Out. Get out of here. Alright, so what the hell was... Okay, I pretty much ignored the chat for the entire time I was doing that. Bioshock music plays in a scene with a guy playing for a crazy guy. And he does it one note off and it explodes. Oh, Jesus. So if he's just a failure of a musician, that's not fun. Oh, God, that reminds me. I saw this video the other day. It was like a classic ragtime music player. And what the guy did, they handed him the music for Super Mario World. You know, that really fast one. Do 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 do. They handed him like the sheet music for it and said, "Here, play this." And then he played it in sort of like ragtimey mode. Which, you know, the song is basically ragtime, so it wasn't all that different. But he played it a little bit slower with like a little bit of extra ragtime flair to it. It's like do 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 do. It was kind of fun just watching him dance over the keys. All right. So one thing I like to do when I defeat the Wall of Flesh, since I've basically made this gigantic pit directly below the path. Now, I don't know how many other people do this. Here. For the sake of archiving and marking, because I plan on defeating the Wall of Flesh a couple more times. What a good story, Bite. Let's see, where would it be? I want to find, like, the center of this. Swap that out. I think this is about the center of where it was. Oh, hey! Oh, I wish I had some powder to be able to turn you into a good guy. Hi! You do it. Leave me alone. Alright, I'll kill you once. Sorry, buddy. I don't have the power to be able to turn you into Ebenezer Scrooge, but I'll come back for you. You've never played Terraria? It's fun enough, I think. I've played it too much. Jeez, leave me alone. Everything wants my blood. Get out of here. All right. Anywho, so back to what I was saying. Here. Then since this is the first time I beat him. Ow. Out of here. Holy crap. It's never-ending wall of bullshit. Hey, Here, hold up. You'll get it in a second. Hold up. Have you seen the new DuckTales plot? I haven't seen... Is there a plot specifically? Wasn't the entire point of DuckTales originally just the whole, you know, Scrooge really wants money. He goes to these random places and finds these you know, irreplaceable treasures of the world? You're telling me there's like a plot to DuckTales now? Oh, pilot. It's just... Okay. I haven't seen the pilot. I've seen the art style, and I've seen... I saw that one clip. I think, like, virally, there's a clip going around of Daffy Duck talking about, you know, talking to the nephews and saying, it's like, now don't get into trouble. It's like, we won't, we won't, Donald. And then it's like, I wasn't talking to you. And then just, like, glares daggers over at Scrooge. It's like, woo, shit. Anyway. Oh my god, I am nearly dead. Why? Oh, this is some crap. Okay. Let me go ahead and swap this over. There we go. Yeah, you see what I'm doing here? Anyway, so yeah, every time I defeat the Wall of Flesh, and I plan on doing it a couple more times just for the sake of, you know, farming money and all that jazz, I make a little upside-down cross just to show you where it's been killed. And I usually put a frame around the outside of this one, just so that I know this was the first time I killed him. I guarantee you, most of the other crosses are going to be behind it. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, I know. There's a whole lot of, like, there are an absolute crap load of cartoons that come out nowadays that are very cleverly written. Not to say that ones in the past used to, like, you know, weren't. Like, for instance, Animaniacs. I remember when that was out. There was a lot of clever writing in that. And a whole lot of hidden innuendo. Yep. Heading off to sleep? That's probably a good thing, since at this point it's probably 3 o'clock in the morning for you, so yes. You'll go ahead and sleep. Have a good night. Oi. The 2010s is probably better overall than the 80s animation. Oh, definitely. Most definitely. Because I remember a lot of the cartoons that were being made in like the 80s, and to a certain extent in the 90s, they were kind of just being made for the sake of, meh, let's make money off a children's show. That's it. Ooh, I got a breaker blade. Yep, they were meant to sell toys. I know. G.I. Joe. I mean, we still have that to a certain extent nowadays, but there's oddly a whole lot of work that gets put into kids shows now. Like, weirdly, it's the actual show itself that has now got the attention put on it. And much less... ooh. Hey, I got a Hellfire. Nice. I like these things. So much fun. I think at this point in the game, those yo-yos start to become a lot more powerful and a lot more fun. Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain are the only 80s shows you can think of that weren't made to sell toys. Oh, what other ones could there be? Trying to think. I'm sure that there are a lot. It's just in recent memory, I can't think of too many. Okay, so what can I be putting away here? Because I have an inventory of new stuff. Stinking up my pockets. Yeah. Don't think I need to have the breaker blade, honestly. Oh, no. No. I get you. The shows were good. It's just that, yeah, the initial idea was, let's sell toys to kids. That's not a horrible idea either. But the focus changed. It's weird. Now, the kids shows that are coming out nowadays are a little bit more entrenched in actually making a good kids show. Which, you know what? That's awesome. I love that. G1 MLP. And I guess He-Man. Did He-Man have a reboot? I heard something about that, but I never watched it. TMNT was well made because the show was designed around the toys. Oh, yeah. Not reboot? Oh, okay, not the reboot. Alright, so we've unlocked the hard mode type of stuff. I'm trying to remember what... oh, right. So the first thing we probably have to do is head out to a corrupted area and take a hammer to some stuff. The 80s ponies and the 80s He-Man. Those were pandering. Absolutely. I don't know. I like the change in direction. You know, of companies that are making kids shows for the sake of them being popular kids shows. And then the toys are almost an afterthought. Not too much. It's sort of hand in hand almost. See, I've never watched the show myself. I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes where, oh, just for the sake of being able to say, it's like, yep, I've seen it. I know what it is. And yeah, they put a heck of a lot of work into, you know, the MLP stuff, but I wouldn't avidly watch. You know, I'm not waiting for the next serial. Oh, hey, this desert's probably screwed. Corruption is pretty much going to annihilate it in an instant. Oh, well. Okay. So, which one of these tunnels did I... Okay, yeah, I did light up these tunnels. That is good. I agree. Most kids, specifically Disney, yeah, I think a whole lot of just cartoon creators have been doing really well. Strange thing for me is when I see these cartoon shows, and they actually have voice actors of people that I have known online for years and years and years. Like, you know Kerbifer? Like that guy? Like the Chris Noisy is his name? It's like he is a voice actor for anime and like kid shows and things like that. And that is absolutely insane because I remember just watching his cartoons on Newgrounds, and now here he is so many years later. And also Aaron Hansen, because he's been a main voice actor on Mighty Magiswords, is that right? I haven't watched Mighty Magiswords. Yeah. Aaron, oh, and Danny. Jeez, I didn't even hear Danny was on it. What character does he play? Yeah, Aaron's been in Rick and Morty. That is a match made in heaven right there. Danny sings the theme song. All right, I have to look that up after the stream. I actually like Danny's singing. Like it's very nice. I'm really looking forward to the Under the Covers Volume 2. That's another thing. Like, as much as I really like a lot of things they do with Starbomb and a lot of things they do with... Oh, boy. As much as I really like Starbomb and I really like NSP, it's not stuff that I can really share with a lot of people in my life. Not really. You know, it's not the most harsh, hardcore thing in the world, but it's definitely something that if you were to show it to your mom, it's just be like, I'm showing concern, honey. I don't know. This isn't a very healthy thing to be listening to. But the Under the Covers albums that he does, it's a really good way of showing that NSP, it's got good chops. Whoa. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah. And Under the Covers 2 is going to have a cover of frickin' You Spin Me Round Like a Record. Holy shit. Sign me the hell up. That sounds so good. And that's the kind of song that should absolutely be covered by Ninja Sex Party. Better than most of the crap on the radio these days. It's another case of... There's a whole lot of crap, but you need to find some good in it. Holy crap, everything is trying to kill me, and I... Did I mention killing me? Yep, I'm dead. I think that's only the second time I've ever died. Which, you know, makes sense. Considering we are now in hard mode. There's not much I can do now. I'm trying to think of the last Under the Covers album. Because I remember, I very specifically actually had my mom listening to them because the music that was on the Under the Covers album was a whole lot of stuff that she listened to when she was younger. So I was just like, hey, this cover album from these guys. And it's just like, they're called NSP. What's that stand for? And yeah, that did kind of throw her off, just being like, okay, all right, that's a weird name. Like, yeah, they don't usually do covers. It's a good introduction at the very least, just to be like, see, they've got chops, they can do stuff. Ooh. Back modern cartoons. SpongeBob is getting back on track. Loud House. I've heard a little about... I don't know too much about what the heck that is. I don't know. It's like, apparently it's just one of those cheaper by the dozen things where there's just a whole crap load of kids in one family. Something like that. Adventure Time's doing well. Gumball is amazing. And I need to sit down and start watching some of these things. Or at the very least go... Woo! Hey, look, this place has turned into the Hollow. Oh, it's right around where I collected the sword initially. That's pretty. Here. So in the event I need to craft myself some potions, I guess this is going to be my hangout spot. Alright. So, how far does the Hollow travel, I wonder? Probably not far. I'm usually lucky enough that I end up getting the Hollow that's extremely tiny, while at least 2 different areas in the entire world are corruption. Oh, wow. I think the Hollow actually took up a little bit of the corruption. Or not. Actually, no, I think it stopped just dead at it. Damn it. One of these days, I want the Hollow to actually take over a corrupted node. That'd be nice. Okay, nothing happening out here. Yeah. Yeah, Rick and Morty is another good cartoon. But for entire other reasons. Oh, I have not watched BoJack Horseman. But I do know that... I know it's something that I would rather not, because it sounds extremely depressing. Alright, I'm here. Alright, so my mission down here is I'm trying to break a whole bunch of those summoning platforms. Not all of them. Just enough that I can fill the world with everything I need, like the mithril. That kind of shit. I like animation. I just wish there's a lot of people that are saying that traditional drawing and traditional media is sort of dying. You know, it's like hand drawn, kind of basically sort of like the Disney era of drawing and animation is dying. I don't think that's true. It's just a matter of people aren't doing it now. You know, if somebody were to pick up just pen, paper, and make a Disney-esque animated movie nowadays, like, it would totally work. I think this is where I want to stop. Titanium. So I forget, how many of these do I need to break in order to unlock everything in this world? I don't even remember. All I know is that when you break the platforms, ghosts want your blood. I also need to remember which one of these materials is the strongest, too. I don't even remember. Princess and the Frog didn't do so well. I would blame that on the concept, not so much on the fact that it was traditional animation. I think I've broken enough of these, but, you know, just because I like fighting the ghosts. Come on, ghosties! Any more? There's some more. I'm just pissing them off at this point. Scumbag! Stop breaking our, summoning troughs or whatever the hell. What are these called again? It's been a very long time since I've looked at the wiki. That being said, again, I'm going to need to remember which one of these materials, like the endgame materials, are the strongest. I don't recall. And then stuff with the moon boss, I think all of them are kind of equal strength. It's just they have different elements to them. Yeah. I think fairy tales definitely work. I mean, if there's any instance of not believing that, I mean, if we want to talk about fairy tale Disney, Frozen is technically fairy tale Disney. It has just been CG animated. Very well CG animated, but it's CG animated nonetheless. Alright, so we got that done. Oh, man. So now there's a whole lot of stuff that we need to now do. Frozen changed a lot from the book. I definitely agree with that. It kept a whole lot of the stuff from the book, but it also changed a lot, too. That being said, I don't like the... come on. Tangled? Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a better example. Come to think of it, yeah, it's way closer to the original, like, I don't know, just the original formula of like Disney princess kind of thing. All right, I'm getting out of here. So I suppose now that I've unlocked everything here, I need to start adding more rooms to this place. I only got 2 available. Crapola. I never really watched Tangled, but I definitely know what it is. Unfortunately, Tangled was not the one that became the phenomenon. Frozen, you could literally trip over Frozen in the time it was popular. Flynn, best prince. From the stuff I've seen of Flynn, he's got a good attitude on him. All right. Oh, what do I do? What's the first thing I should I guess a good place to try and find some of this endgame stuff is actually down in hell. Question why everyone broke out in song. Yes, he did. I remember that now, yeah. One of the only characters who was just like, hold on one nugget. This makes no sense. Why we do? Oh god, that reminds me of the musical episode of Scrubs. I love that episode so much. Are you still singing? Am I still singing? Singing like a bird. Alright. So we need to find some of the more rare ore that is currently down here. Not sure where it starts. I think it's like the lower areas. I can't really tell what's what underground here. Ooh, okay, there's some stuff over there. Oh, Medusa, hi! How are you, madam? Here, this might not be the smartest place to jump in, but hey, whatever. I've made dumb decisions before. Yep. What's your dream? No, I don't sing. Oh, what's your dream? Everyone points swords at him. I have dreams. Like, you don't really... Yeah. Oh, jeez. I think... Can't break that. Oh, what was it that I needed to... Crap. What is required to break... Oh, right! The molten pick. That's what it is. I remember now. Yeah, the molten pick is the slowest ass thing on the planet, but it's the only thing you can use to be able to break into those blocks. Alright. Now, I've made a point, like, if I ever make anything... If anything becomes pop culturally relevant, I am going to make a musical episode. For no reason. You know what I need? Go.blend 107. Probably. I don't know, I've already drunk, like, 2 caffeinated beverages as of late. Alright. That, and before the stream actually started, I mentioned that I got a lot of sleep last night. You know what? I have to go to the bathroom real quick, so I'm actually going to pause everything here, and I'm going to be back in just a little bit here. So hang tight, we will be RB. And that's what happens when you down an absolute crap load of soda before the stream. Also, I just noticed we've had the volume down on the music for a very long time now. Sorry, my bad. Here. Also, let me try and readjust the window a little bit. There we go. Because I ended up sort of readjusting it badly before. Okay. Mario got 10 hours of sleep last night. I got like 12. Actually, wait. Okay, let me count this up real quick. So, yeah. No. Oh god, I had like 13 hours now that I think about it. Oh yeah. So yeah, I've been trying to if you want to know why or how I did, I've been trying to get about a little bit of extra. I'm trying to sleep. Fucking shit. I have been trying to fix my sleep schedule for the longest period of time, and the way I've been doing it is I have been depriving myself on a little bit of sleep. Not a ton, but just enough that I'm getting tired at earlier times in the day. And it has worked to a certain extent. But it's been messed up several times as of late. There we go. Paladinium. Nice. Like, it seems like every single time I'm close to finally actually fixing my sleep schedule, I end up knocking out and... Or, you know, I end up staying up way too late, or I actually physically can't get myself to sleep earlier. And it's been kind of ruining my schedule, ruining my steez with it. Oh, God. Okay, why did that silt block have to be here now? Jeez. There we go. So, yeah, freaking 13 hours. Oh, yeah, I was going to talk about the crazy-ass dream I had. Here. So while I was I slept for 13 hours. And again, I tend to have really ridiculous dreams when I sleep for 13 hours. And the last time I had a dream, I had this weird Attack on Titan-esque dream where I was just swinging around in this Arctic glacierous area trying to destroy, like, this abominable snowman. And I don't know how the hell I managed to dream up that dream, but that was fun. Like, it was ridiculous. So that's another one of those dreams that I have, and then people were like, that sounds terrifying. And meanwhile, I'm sitting there being like, dude, you have no fun in your soul. Jeez, that is exciting. Are you kidding me? Like, I get to swing around on, you know, gigantic sticks or something or other. Or, you know, with gigantic hooks. That is exciting and fun, and I will hear nothing else of it. Now, I didn't have anything quite like that. But I remember last night, I did have a really weird point in the dream where, for whatever reason, I was eating Cap'n Crunch. I don't know why. Just I was eating Cap'n Crunch. Here, drink that. But the weird thing is that the box that had the Cap'n Crunch on it, you know, like Oops All Berries, where it's just like, oops, every single one of the things in this box is berries. It was sort of like Oops All Berries, except it was a mix of a whole lot of other random shit, and not even cereal. Like, I'm talking like random-ass snack foods that you would not find in a box of cereal. Like, I was digging in there, and I found, like, a package of fruit roll-ups. In wrapper, by the way. I found individual Cheetos, not in wrapper, just Cheetos mixed in with a little bit of it. What else? There's a lot of stuff inside this. There was an absolute... It was almost like a TARDIS. It's like, that's a good way to put it. Ooh, hello. Oh, this is just copper. Okay, never mind. It looked different. That was weird. It was like in my dreams I was having some kind of a munchie thing going on. I don't know. I just woke up that morning and I'm just like, I want everything that I dreamed up there. It's like there were Cheetos inside that box. There was, you know, regular old Cap'n Crunch. What else was it? Oh, yeah, for whatever reason, I pulled out like a 20 ounce of Dr. Pepper. It's like, what the fuck? How did I do that? Regardless, I was just like, I kind of want everything that I just listed there. This stream is not sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Truth be told, I wouldn't really drink Dr. Pepper even nowadays if I, unless I got my hands on some of that, like, real sugar Dr. Pepper. Again, oh, I so badly want some of that. Problem is, it's rare as hell and I can't find any. I don't know. Is there any way I can commission some random store in my area, just start carrying that stuff? Because if they started carrying it, I would buy all of their stock of it. I have a bit of a problem. It's good shit, man. Real sugar soda is amazing. What the hell? Oh, look at that mess of nonsense happening in there. Jesus. Let's see. Spiders, skeletons, a piranha fish. Good. No, I'm good. I'm fine. There's my grave. I landed on that stuff. Couldn't find the antidote. Oh, well. Let's see. What I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's recently been going on here. Meh. See, hold on. I think I pulled up... I have a list of stuff that's recently gone on. Did I find it? There we go. Oh yeah, I talked about the Facebook Watch thing. Oh yeah, I heard that Star Wars, their director, they just dropped their director for the new movie. To say I'm kind of nervous is an understatement. Because that's like the second director for a Star Wars movie that has just suddenly gotten the boot. Why? Why exactly are they booting all their directors? I'm kind of terrified of that. I like Star Wars, and I really like that brand new one. I gotta say, I really genuinely hope that I don't have any there aren't any problems that happen with that movie. It just seems weird that 2 different Star Wars movies have completely lost directors. Like, what the hell were they doing? You know, it was like, were they just saying, it's like, let's make Han Solo a dragon. What? Why are we making him a dragon? He's like, hey, I don't know. Wouldn't it be more exciting if Han Solo was a dragon? No, no, it would not. Get the hell out of here. And the thing is, we're not going to know until the movie actually comes out. That's another thing. Oh, God help me. I really want The Last Jedi to be good. I hope it is. And I hope it's just a whole lot of paranoia. Like, I hope that's just all it is, and everything will be fine. The movie will be good. Alright. So I've collected a lot of stuff so far. Mostly Paladinian and... I'm trying to remember. It's a specific recipe for a specific kind of ore, right? You can use the refining forge for all of the newer ore up to like the final one, right? All right, I don't think I can collect. Nope, can't collect you or you. See, the nice thing about having this set up here, it's real easy to just pass by this area and see if there's anything hanging, any ore hanging out in here. What the hell? Oh, good. I guess this will come in handy sometime later. But as of right now, it's not helping me out much. Especially since my armor is still the same as it was. Yep. I think sometime later, when things get particularly really, really bad... I'm trying to remember. There's a certain set of NPCs that are actually pretty cool to find when you layer this place with rock. There we go. And it'll just travel... It'll travel eastward from here. Cool. Alright, trying to think. Other things I've recently seen. Oh, hey, the potion will wear out. There, now I can see. Ooh. Here, grab that. Bat's gonna not bother me, thank you. Oh, what other things? What other things? Oh, okay. Well, I might as well cover this thing. G2A. Ooh. First of all, just do not use G2A. God damn. I think we discussed this a little bit earlier in the stream. I'm not exactly Sir Moneybanks, so I don't have a whole lot of options when it comes to buying stuff. But even in that circumstance, I still wouldn't buy anything from G2A because G2A is really, really bad business-wise. Like, you can't 100% prove it, but there's been a lot of speculation that they steal Steam keys. And then they sell them for much less over on their marketplace. Like, that's not a really good business practice. And it really craps out on a whole lot of developers that really want to make money off of their products. So I don't really support G2A because G2A is freaking terrible. Terrible, but like I don't know, it's terrible business practice, and they're very, very poisonous at this point, and a lot of people know it. A lot of people directly, they're directly against G2A. So if you do anything with G2A, you're a bad cookie, just instantaneously. It's just like nope, you're bad. But to get to the actual topic here, just recently, I only just recently learned about this. Apparently, G2A has now opened up essentially a loot crate system in their goddamn storefront. Yes, the idea is that you can throw them a certain amount of points that you buy with money. You take those points, and then you can throw them into a random chance to be able to get a random game from a loot box. And you always get a game from a loot box. But it's just a matter of what game you actually get. And I just recently saw the report about that, and it looks shady as hell. Well, okay, I'm not going to say shady. I would say filthy. Filthy is a good way to put it. Like, because, I mean, on top of the fact that a lot of people speculate that a lot of their Steam keys are stolen, hence why a lot of people say that their keys just straight up don't work to begin with. And then they have the balls to have a G2A security system where, hey, you could pay this much a month, and then we'll just send you a new key. And then, if that one don't work, we'll send you another one. And if that one doesn't work, we'll send you another one. It's like, Jesus. Purchase security for keys that a lot of people speculate are stolen. It's like, I don't know. It's disgusting crap. I don't like it. I don't like to work with stuff like that. And this loot key thing is absolutely... It's astronomically ridiculous to me. Oh, good. Please don't bring in the wall of flesh. I don't want to fight him today. Not anymore, anyway. So what kind of... Is this mithril? I believe it is, yeah, because I can't take anything off of it. And I believe it was the green one. Greenish blue. Now, I'm sorry if I don't really know too much about it, because, I mean, quite literally, the reports about this have just recently come out. Like, just today, of all days. Uh-oh. Woo. Nope. Fire. Wow. Why? There's so much evil shit following me. It's a good thing I have this yo-yo. Taking care of business. Okay, I'm running out of time on this Spelunker potion. Oh, there's some. Hold up. I guess I'm gonna just start trudging my way this direction. Okay. While I have time to sort of think. Am I calling it a little too early because that imp is kind of being an asshole? No, I think I'm fine. Anyway. I don't know. I'm not a gigantic fan of loot systems. I hate how... oh, Jesus. I hate how broken up I am when it comes to these streams. Like, a whole lot of my thoughts are just clouded by how much action and how much stuff I'm doing in Terraria. There. I've looked back on some of the footage that I've done of Terraria, and very specifically, I noticed that just I cut out a whole lot. A lot of my trains of thought just suddenly and spontaneously liquefy. It's not the most fun thing to watch, that's for sure. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. Anyway. But no, loot boxes in games, I'm not a gigantic fan of that, so I am definitely not a fan of loot boxes in freaking storefronts. Are you serious? Like, for God's sakes. Like, it's basically gambling. I've heard, like, and again, everybody comes up with the excuse, just like, no, it's not technically gambling. No, yeah, because you're not exchanging any money. You're handing over a certain thing, and then you're putting a bet on whether or not you get an even better thing out of it. It's like, gambling itself is putting something of some demonstrable value up for sale, or you put it in a pot, or you put it down on the line for the sake of getting something that could or could not be of higher or lower value. It's like, I would call that gambling. It doesn't fit the standard model of, like, hand money and maybe get money back. No, of course not. But still, you are handing it. It's sort of like the CS GO Lotto stuff. And everybody was saying, no, that's not gambling. No, it's like, that's totally not. Definition-wise, it's not gambling. It's like, it's close enough to gamble. I was thinking about this earlier today. It's sort of like Dave Chappelle's, like, I am not a whore thing. It's just like, just because I'm dressed this way does not make me a whore. It's like, just because it's set up this way does not make it, it does not make it gambling. It's like, okay, fine, all right. Technically speaking, it's not gambling. But you are wearing gambling's uniform. It's like, fucker. That's essentially it. It's like, that. If you were to actually line it up with anybody who would say, if you were to show it to just a random person, random bypasser off the street, be like, okay, so out of everything this could possibly be, what would you count this as? Most people would look at it and go, it looks like gambling. If it looks like gambling and it functions like gambling, and if you can lose money to it just like gambling, I'm very confident to say that stuff like the CSGO Lotto stuff, and especially this loot crate business involved with G2A, and to an extent, like, loot crate business with anything of that matter, I consider calling it gambling. It's like, let's not split hairs here. It seems like that's exactly what this is. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I was not planning on using G2A at any point in time within the span of history and my entire life. But you can guarantee now I'm definitely not going to. Because, now we're going to add loot boxes to purchasing games over on their site. Like, I don't... It's just a disgusting prospect. And the idea that somebody could get so hooked on the idea of, getting a really good game for a really low price. Because that's really what it comes down to, is that there are people that have hardcore gambling problems. Who need a deal, who need to get, like, a deal for whatever it is that they're doing. To an extent, everybody has kind of a gambling thing. I mean, for example, store sales and things. It is... I wouldn't say it's exactly gambling, but it is definitely tendencies of being frugal and trying to save money, or trying to get the best deal out of something. Yeah, I mean, there's some people that just straight up won't buy things from a store until they are of lower price and lower quality, or just high quality, low price, that kind of thing. To an extent, Steam actually does a hell of a lot of that sale thing. And again, that's not gambling because it's pretty very well labeled. It is a mind game, though. The idea that I'm not going to be picking up anything from this store until it's low price. And I think everybody does that. But when it gets to the point where, quite literally... I mean, here's another thing, too. There's no proof that the G2A, or any loot boxes for that matter, are set up in such a way that they are fair to the consumer either. There's no regulation put in place to be like, okay, you make sure that it's absolutely fair, that people could indeed get anything off of this spin of the roulette wheel. Not just the crap stuff. And that's the thing. I'm willing to bet that this system that they set up is just a means to make a shit ton more money off of a whole lot of the bum keys that they currently have sitting in their warehouse. Because you know that they probably got a crap ton of keys from a lot of, like, crap indie games. You know, ones that are not being sold. Ones that they just managed to get a hold of some keys for. And it's added some extra value to them, considering, hey, so now we can throw them into our gambling setup here, and we could just say, hey, so if you're real lucky, you could get your hands on the brand new Call of Duty game. Or you could get this really crappy indie game that was made in 5 minutes out of tissue paper and tiny little bits of phlegm that the developer wiped on it. But, yeah, you know, you can get one or the other. There's a big chance. Apply today. And then a whole lot of people would actually look at that, you know, and they would say, hey, that sounds really cool. Oh, I'd like to try and go for it. And then they tease you by saying, you know, showing, just being like, oh, you got this close to being able to, you know, get this game. Hey, maybe if you're lucky, if you try it again, you can get it this time. No. No. Like, I'm almost... And here's a funny thing, is that it's not even veiled how little of a chance you have at getting some of these games up here. Whoa. Hello, wizard. Hold up a second. I will save you. Just as soon as these assholes stop... Oh, my God. Oh, that's the jungle. Heal. What the fuck? I hate turtles. The wizard's not going to be there when I go back for him. Shit. Okay, well, how much of this did I collect? Oh, quite a bit, actually. Alright. Let's see. Well, I can get myself a paladin pickaxe so I can collect more stuff. Ooh. Ooh, repeater. Nice. The sword. I'm fine with what I got. As long as I upgrade the pickaxe so I can collect more than just the paladinium, I'll be fine. Boy, that is a piss, man. Here. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I just avoid any and all things that even remotely hint at the idea of gambling shit. You know, it's like I hate that. I hate the concept that somebody would put so much money and so much effort into getting stuff from this kind of system. And the developers are just making so much more extra cash off the side for basically no extra work. I know, it's scary to see, that's for sure. Especially considering, like, we see so many loot boxes and so many of those systems show up in games every freaking day. Like, everybody and their dog are currently bitching about the Shadow of War issue that's currently happening. And if you don't know about that, Shadow of War has added essentially just loot boxes to a single-player experience. I mean, there are multiplayer elements in it now. But those seem to be a little bit of an afterthought. Here, put that down. I don't know, in general, it just feels filthy. Especially for, well, like, developers, they have no excuse. Store owners, or, you know, storefronts, I would say they have less than that, but definitely not the game developers. Especially game developers that make $60 game experiences. Okay, so I think the next the next ones that I'm trying to get right now are the Mithril. I'm gonna swap to this again. Okay. Or whatever that one metal was. I'm trying to see in here. Like, is that... I think that is a rare thing. A sec. I like the endgame pickaxes. They're so fast. Okay, that's just silver. Gotcha. But there is some junk. It gets a lot thicker down below. I know what I said. Giggity, giggity. Oh, looks like Daryl's throwing a party. Again, is there a point to those parties, or... Because it didn't seem like there was to begin with. Okay. A crap load of copper sitting over here. Give me a second. Nope, that's... Okay, this is platinum, so useless. Cap that off. I don't know. My philosophy is when you pay at like $60 right off the bat for a game experience, you should be able to you should be able to have like a full experience. Like $50-$60 game experiences, when they come out, they should just be their own experiences, and you shouldn't have to spend any more on top of that. Of course, time and time again, we keep seeing these developers that keep adding these extra little microtransaction systems. I think the most despicable one that I saw was when Mankind Divided added that extra, just the extra option of being able to pick up, just a couple Praxis kits in the event you didn't want to pick them up in game. You could just speed it up a little bit more. It's like, why the hell did you do that? Like, what was the point of any of that? And like, what really bugs me about that kind of thing, especially. And I've heard very few people make this point, but it's a very decent point. If you're going to allow me to be able to pay to speed through your game, what's the point of me playing your game to begin with? What the hell is this? I'm not sure what kind of a metal that is. Apparently this pickaxe doesn't cut it, though. Take note of it. So, wait, does that mean that I can cut through the red stuff? I don't know. I'm not sure what I am and am not allowed to cut through. I guess I'll figure it out. But anywho. So, yeah, if you're going to make me spend a whole bunch of money on a video game just to come around and just be like, hey, if you don't want to play our video game, you can spend some extra money. If that's the case, then why should I pick up your video game in the first place? Like, think about it. That makes no goddamn sense on the face of this planet. It's like, okay, so apparently your game is so... What I take out of it is, okay, so your game is so bad that apparently I shouldn't even pick it up. Am I right in assuming that? Because that's what it seems to be. Oh boy. Okay, so it is this pink stuff. Right, noted. Wait, there's a little more... Oh, yeah, this stuff. Hold up. Oh god, you have such a very long... I need better weapons! I need a lot of Cursed Flame, though, so... Come here. Anywho. Now, I want developers to think about that. If you're really going to put in some kind of a system in your game to allow me to not play your game, how valuable is your game? Like, consider that. Like, genuinely. That is such a goddamn oxymoron of a business practice. Just like, nope, our game is not good enough for you to actually spend time in. Okay, I won't spend time in it then. What? I won't drop any money for it. That's fine. I'm really genuinely hoping that this does not happen with Destiny 2. Like, I hope they don't come out of the woodwork someday and just be like, hey, pick up this sword that no, it's not swords. It's mostly guns. Whatever. Pick up this gun that pretty much completely destroys the point of even playing the game in the first place. Alright. Cool. There's another one of you. I think if I'm close enough to this guy, he actually doesn't shoot fire. Yeah. Oh god, but he's got buddies. There's so much poisonous shit down here. This is bad. Ah, this is bad! I have only got 7, 8. Dead. Oh, God. Hard mode is right. I'm sort of wondering if I should just make the Paladinian armor, because I got plenty of stuff to be able to do that. Shit. Oh, I can take a look at the party. So, what are you doing? Can somebody please explain to me? So what happens when the party girl has a party? Is that just the equivalent of the blood moon? I want to see that so bad. Okay, so guess I could try to go back down there. I'm doing the best I possibly can with what I have. Also, what's the set bonus for this stuff? Okay, 17% extra melee damage. Gotcha. Running out of these Spelunker potions. Okay. So, yes. Gotta find more pink shit. Trying to remember what other games have recently done it that just made me sad. Because I know a lot of games do it nowadays. And this is entirely why I've basically moved over entirely to the indie sector. It's like they actually still have their morals. Or at the very least, there's enough people over on the indie sector that have their morals that I can stand to be around them. It's not to say that everybody does, unfortunately. There are one or two bad eggs out there that I have seen who have made content and it's absolute, trash. And then they expect everybody and their dog to fork over $30. It's like, Like, I remember Muddy Heights or whatever the hell. Or just I've seen a lot of games that for whatever reason are trying to capture the experience of bathroom humor. That's fine. You know what? If somebody wants to buy that stuff, okay, I won't stop you. But I personally do not see any merit or anything. You know, it's not like I'm some sort of an auteur or something like that. Oh, hey. It looks like we're having more outages of the stream. That one was not nearly as bad. Oh, but Twitch is still kind of freaking out. I think I might need to restart Twitch because Twitch doesn't handle this outage stuff very well. Yeah, give me a sec. Restart. Now, the dumb thing is that when these outages happen, it adds like an extra amount of clips onto my Twitch. Just my Twitch VODs. Because right now it was currently sitting at like 5 when I started, so now it's probably sitting at a good 8. Alright. Seems stable enough. Okay, ooh, there's a big old burst of it. Hold up. Let's see. Now, I do own and I've played... Oh, Slime's from just got it different. Yeah, party's over. But now... Wait. Is the party still going on and slime is falling from the sky? Oh, this is crazy. Whatever. I have a pretty good sword. I can handle this. Oh, God. Balloons going up, slime falling down. Well, that's gotta suck. You set yourself up a pretty awesome party and then just, all of a sudden, slimes. Like, slimes give no shit. So, what version of Terraria is currently out for consoles? And do they have access to the slime stuff? I know for a fact they don't have access to slime parties. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be making records today, that's for sure. What other fun news have I recently seen? I don't know. I haven't seen much of anything. Like, basically, there was that one... Yeah, that really cool press conference that was showing off all that new tech stuff, and that is basically it. I've seen not much of anything else interesting in the tech sector. That's what gets my gears going. I guess I saw that the Galaxy Note 8 is, currently out at this moment in time, and from a whole lot of people, they have said that the Galaxy Note 8 is not worth it. Which makes me very happy. It's just like, yay! My brother was telling me about it. He saw a review, and the reviewer was basically saying, what you should do, you should just pick yourself up a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, which, it's going to be about the same size as the Note. It's not going to be all that different. And the negative is that you're not going to have your valuable Note pen. It's like, meh. If that is a deal breaker for you, then sorry, alright. I guess go with it. It's just a lot of extra money for something that's probably not worth it. Because it's not all that different from any other cell phone that's currently out at the time. At this moment. Hello, Pinky. Give me your gold. Boy, can we get the Slime King in here? This is taking forever. I'm actually a little bit worried, because the nighttime is starting to fall. Does the Slime King hang out at night? I'm trying to kill as many of these bastards as I can. Gonna have a slime surplus after this, though, that's for sure. Come on, Slime King. Nope. Just see you, buddy. Ah. This is crap. Basically, we're at the exact same click as we normally would if we were just... I'm opening up all the doors. Come on. It's getting late. I want the Slime King to appear. This party is taking forever. Okay. I also forget if the slime stuff keeps happening even out, like, away from the house. I think that's a major caveat of this slime thing, is that it happens mostly over at your spawn point. Or most of your NPCs are, at least. Come on! Party is still going strong. I am so bored. Come on. Fight me, IRL! At this point, it's not even like a slime spree. Like, I haven't seen that the slime stop falling. But it just seems like there's not enough of them falling to make it worth it. I'm going to have plenty of slime goo, that's for sure. Party time's over. Right then. Still having the slime party, though? Yeah. I'm gonna be safe, and I'm just gonna shut this door. Boy. So yeah, does the Slime King just show up whenever he shows up? Is that what it is? I've only fought him in the daytime. So, now I'm interested to hear, like, who is the, you know, I know it's Bungie that's still making Destiny 2. But with Destiny 2, what talent have they pulled together to make this game? That's one thing that I think will convince me more than anything in the world, you know. So. I'm still very sad that Martin O'Donnell and them had basically a tiff over the whole being paid stuff, all that jazz. Of course, I forget. Who was it that was ultimately not in the right with that one? Did we ever figure that out? I don't know. Because he kept on saying that he was being like cheapened out of royalties and that kind of thing, and then... and then they start saying, hey, there's a whole lot of shit that he's been doing behind the scenes that's not exactly copacetic either. It's like, okay, whoa. Everybody's an asshole, we... Of course, yeah, I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I guess I'm just happy that he's still doing work, that's for sure. I actually recently heard, he did one, like, PlayStation VR title recently. And I listened to the music, and it's actually very good. It's a shame that I don't have a PlayStation or the PlayStation VR. I have a PlayStation Vita, and that was a failure of all, you know, on every single front. Okay, I have been fighting for like an entire day's worth of time here. Can we drop some danger? Something to make me go, ooh! I have this envisionment of the slime boss actually not showing up. Just being like, nope, slime stopped. Oh, no, here he is. What direction is he coming from? From that direction. Oh, bring it on, you slimy bastard. Alright, I got plenty of hearts. I can take you. I just wish I had some sort of a ranged weapon. Or a good one, anyway. Nearly dead. There we go. Finished. Ah, I got myself some ninja pants. Whew. Clear out the rest of that stuff. Alright. Now, I actually like the ninja uniform. I tended to use the ninja form a lot when I was playing it solo. So, I'm going to put away the ninja pants. Ooh, I also got the solidifier and a slime gun. It's a shame that you don't get the whole outfit for the ninja stuff. And then you just have to wait for another random chance at getting one of them. And then hopefully you don't get the same ninja part twice. Just like, I don't need more ninja pants. Fucker. And now it's just raining like normal. That's not fun. So I have not heard much about... Oh, there's some sapphire. I've not heard much about this this show OKKO. There's another cartoon that I've seen little bits and pieces of it, but I haven't been jumping up and down going, ha! What? Is that any good? Has anybody watched it? And I probably won't. I do have an interest in seeing whether or not cartoons, you know, whether they're doing good or not, because I think cartoons, they've got some really decent merit to them. You know, growing up with them, basically in the Saturday morning cartoon era where 90s kids were watching all the latest Saturday morning cartoons. I have an interest to make sure that that stuff is still good and that people are still enjoying it. I've only heard that OKKO is actually doing pretty good. Like, I guess review-wise, people are enjoying it pretty well. I don't really know too much about it. Apparently, it's something about a whole bunch of friends are getting together and they want to be heroes for whatever reason. And that's basically all I know. And then it's just individual characterization. Oh boy. Underground super corruption. Okay. Patch that out. Now, another reason why I wanted to make it so that the inside here didn't have any grass was because I don't want any of it to start climbing up the walls. It's like I don't want just a direct line of the corruption that's underground to start climbing up into my base. That would be bad, and the grass would be a very good way for that to happen. So I'm very careful to make sure that that stuff doesn't show up. Okay. Any more pink nonsense? Please and thank you. I'd like to find at least the orichalcum. I think the next time... I'm running out of time here, so I feel like... I'm going to run a little bit longer than I was going to because of the technical difficulties. And then after I'm done there, I'm going to go ahead and... I guess I'm going to have to cut out all the technical difficulties now. Frig. I'll also be getting in contact with my internet service provider and just start asking questions like, hi, issue still has not been fixed. What are y'all going to do about it? Holy crap, Paladinium in there. Oh, I'm trying to think. Here. Hey, friend. Oh, you're super powerful. Great. Round back around. I'm in shelter, so I'm not worried about you. I am annoyed by you, though. Come on. Oh, yeah, these guys, they drop some green fire, right? I should look out for that. Again, I'd like to use the guns in this game, so having the cursed flame is going to really help me out. Coward, come on. Wow, why? I'm gonna close that door. Are you... Come on, seriously. Alright, 2 cursed flame. Thank you. Need me a bee. I'm just so terrified. I really should have made the Paladinium armor. It's like, I was thinking about it. I was just like, I'm going to end up collecting a bunch of orichalcum pretty soon, though. You know, I was like, what's the point? It may literally take me 5 seconds, and I quite literally have all of the Paladinium that I need. But I don't want to. Okay. Make my way this way. It should be easier to survive out here, at least. Holy shit. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit. Hard mode is right. Everything is pumped up right up to like 11. Wow, his shots are actually really, really powerful. Damn it. I do wonder, like, when should we consider going off and trying to collect those, yeah. When should we consider going off and collecting all those, golden hearts? Because we're gonna have to get up to that. Ow. Heck's attacking me. I didn't see... Oh, mother... Holy shit! Are you for real? This bastard up here just does not want to quit, does he? No, he does not. Why? Holy hell. Alright, alright. How much orichalcum did I collect in that run, huh? Let me see. How much do I have now? 148. How much does it take to make bars? Because I need to start doing that now. Oh yeah, orichalcum makes bubblegum. Shit. Not a lot. Well, I can replace this with this. I can make a pick out of it. That about does it. Shit. Alright. How much room do I have right now? Got a lot. I'm gonna put away all the stuff that I just have on me. I might just make myself some paladinium armor, because that'll probably help me out a lot. Here, since we're here. No point in being stupid. Ooh, okay, I got some choices here, though. 72% increased magic damage, critical strike chance. Increased maximum mana. Probably useless for me, because I don't really work with mana. Ranged critical strike, don't have any range. Oh, 8% increased. Alright, yep. That'd be this one. Alright. Should help me out a little bit. What's the set bonus? I forget. Greatly increases life regeneration after striking an enemy. Woo. I like that shit. There, Bev, whatever. Hello, Loch Ness. How's it going? We've had technical difficulties tonight. So, if for whatever weird reason the stream cuts out, I am sorry. I'm doing my best here. Doing my very best. So what would happen if I put some dye on the hairpiece that I got? That just popped in my head. Is that even possible? I know you can do, like, hair dye. But it'd be hilarious if it was a piece of armor. No. That'd be hilarious, though. Shiny metallic hair. I feel like they should. Alright. So, final mission. Titanium. The problem is that I've noticed this is that the higher the tiers go for these things, the harder it gets to actually find them. So I'm not looking forward to looking for titanium. Alright. Ooh, whoa, hey, there's some more titanium up there. Hold up. That would be water. Yeah. Probably shouldn't bore into there. I'm being careful. I know these games. I've dealt with so many situations in games like Minecraft and Terraria where, oh, you dig just the wrong direction and screw things up royally. I think I destroyed an entire base one time because a very early build of Minecraft that had really stupid lava physics, where the lava just essentially took over the entirety of this underground base that I was building. Whoopsies. Nowadays, lava is very nuked, but, you know. If only I had an Xbox. Meh. I'm fine. I'm disgusting PC trash. PC Master Race trash. One of those guys that sunk way too much money into something and now basically doesn't want to do anything else. Alright, so that's that. Any more? Some gold over there. Is that it? I think that's some. Yeah, hold up. Yep. Alright, so I forget. It's going to take a lot of titanium in order to create titanium armor, right? Because that's my overall goal when it comes to this. I can just find weapons. Like, good enough weapons. I don't need to worry too much about finding any titanium for the sake of making stuff to kill things with, right? Though at a certain point, if we want to get the Terra Blade, we absolutely have to start building stuff. The hell are these hearts coming off of me? Oh, right, the regen stuff. Yes, but the buff is good. Okay. What do we got going down here? There it is. I'm not even close to having a good amount of titanium. That's fine. I've made plenty of path down there. No. Nothing. That ain't anything. No, sir. Jeez. Oh, there's a little bit. God, I want to find another large vein like we did before. Oh, but this one's directly next to lava. Lovely! Oh, ooh. Hi, I see you. Crap. Nope. Oh, how do I go about fighting you? Yep. Nope. Fucker. Stop it. Here. Oh, you got a lot of health. That's fine. It appears he has given up. I'm totally fine with that. Where are you gonna teleport to, huh? Sad bitch. Done. Rune hat. Rune robe. Well, if I was set up for a magic build, that'd be something, but, you know. Alright. Yeah, we still need to find the wizard, because we ended up dying right as we found him. Vanity. And that's about as much as I want to collect out of that. Okay. Ooh. Oh, there's another one. Ah, this is why I saved all those potions. That way I don't have to work too hard to find this stuff. Again, I just wish that that glitch was still happening in the PC version of Terraria. that they patched out. The one where you could just use the Spelunker Potion and just run through the entire world. And then spontaneously, everything that you lit up is suddenly on your map. It was so cheap. And you can bet I used it maliciously. Come on. Cool. Are you freaking serious? Get out of here, you imp bastard. Another one? Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. Nope. I am so done. I'm done. No amount of health regen is going to help me there. And I even... Jeez, I even still have the precise band of regeneration. Good lord. How much do I get there? Not enough, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, and also I need to... Oh, yeah, hold on. Boink. There. Now we're good on that. $19 of those. So now can we take a look at what we can build? Again, mainly I'm going to try and build myself a build that's sort of melee and gun-centric. I'll be using a little bit of ranged, but not a shitload of them. Meh. I just need more. I need more titanium. Hopefully I won't get stopped up more this time. Again, I need to ask, like, how many people go for the whole... just build a structure to just toss NPCs into kind of thing? You know, I know a lot of people that would actually genuinely go and build them a village so that they'd have a big old space to just have as a shelter. But I'm certainly not one of them, and I'm sure there's a lot of people like me out there who just want to plop them into a place. Go to the jungle, it's the best place for ores. It's also the best place to get killed. I mean, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you on that front, but... Here. I mean, once we reach certain areas in hell, we should be perfectly fine. You know, oddly enough, hell is not as difficult at this moment in time. Unless we're talking about this stuff. Because I was a genius and used stone to make this path. Which in some ways I actually planned for. But that was after I finally managed to get some good, some good hardware, you know. It'll definitely benefit me then. Ooh, whoa! Oh. Yeah, this is a good place. Eh. Okay, alright. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be alright. Demons can't hold me down. Okay. Hopefully that's not a bad thing. I imagine, like, a worm is just going to pop out of nowhere and start attacking me now that I've sealed myself in. Or you. Why? Come on. So I'm on fire, but I'm regenning. That's nuts. Hi. Oh, God. Why? Hell is such a bastard. Again, it's not as bad as the jungle, but not by much. And jungle, hell, underground, corruption? Well, sign me the fuck up for that. Alright, there's actually a lot of titanium over here. I love how partially chill and how, like, I don't know, sort of adventurous and upbeat a lot of the Terraria music is. Like, it's very simple instrumental type of stuff. Alright, just keep it running. Okay, nothing up there. Keep it going. Oh. Good. It's amazing that I'm saying it's like, oh good, it's one of the skeleton ones. Not the corrupt ones. There. I should watch your streams. Thanks for the offer. I mean, if I'm up for it, I mean, yeah, but no, don't hold your breath. I spend a heck of a lot of my time working on mine as is. I need to bring some purification powder down here. Again, we found ourselves in a pretty... This is what I meant when I said, just like, you know, some parts of hell are actually easier. Because, yeah, the corrupt monster nonsense ain't happening. And I can actually sort of concentrate on what's happening. There's some more orichalcum in case I needed it. Which, yeah, right now, I don't. Right, here's the jungle. So, yeah, if I really, really wanted to explore the jungle portion of this place, there it is. How fast is my regeneration? Oh, pretty fast. It can counteract most of my idiocy. Most being the key word. Okay, I just got a scythe, dude. Or that book that is Scythe, right? Bruh, yes. Oh yeah, at some point we gotta come out here, we gotta collect the... Oh god, what's it even called? It's been a very long time since I played Terraria. The green crap that grows in the jungle, that stuff. Whoop, whoop. You can never get them. Get what? You can never... Oh, you mean the scythe thing? Eh, depends on how many things you kill, I guess. Oh, hi, Mimic Chest. How's it going? Oh, good. All right. Try not to get attacked. I don't need you wasting my time here. I've got a limited amount of time on this Spelunker potion. And you are just stopping the show. Get out of here. second I get a viable ranged weapon, you are so dead. Oh. Shit! Fucking... Oh, my God. Whatever, man. How much did I collect there? Again, not nearly enough. That's a pitiful amount. Okay. How much am I ultimately going to need is my question. So, 26, 20, 13. It's about 60, something like that. And I've only got 37. That's a nightmare. Well, you're right when you say that the jungle is a good place to get stuff, but then there's the bees. I hate the bees. I hate the poison. I hate everything to do with that place. At the same time, hell is really starting to get on my nerves. I'm looking forward to when I finally get my first, like, wings. That's going to make traversing a hell of a lot easier. Suppose at a certain point I should also take a whole bunch of these stars I've collected and actually make them into my mana stars. Because I got a crap ton. I've just been collecting them, throwing them in the chest, and forgetting about them. The problem is I'm not specializing on anything magic, so... Not been a necessity. Oh, yay! See? This desert is so fucked. Oh, and I suppose it's directly next door to my house, too. I might want to consider putting a block somewhere. Before it gets out of hand. Oh, and also this thing is directly next to the jungle. Which means the jungle's screwed as well. I can't think of too many things that would be as deadly as, you know, corruption-laden jungle. Alright, now I'm gonna have to dodge all the turtles. Turtley fuckers. Okay. I think this is a good spot to dive down. This guy's being an asshole. What even are derplings? Are they based on anything? I have never found anything that looks quite like a derpling. So in hindsight, I probably should have come over here and explored the jungle before it, you know, it turned all hard modey. Okay. How you doing, Kadzam? Again, just chilling out with Terraria today. And dying. Horribly. Alright. So where am I? I'm just sort of making a mad dash through here. Like, I want to light this place up. Want to be able to see. Not very good for my health. But hey, nothing can hit me if I'm super fast, right? Look at me. Flying like the wind. Ooh. Okay. Found myself a nice little alcove. Kind of want to save this until I'm deep enough that I feel like it'll be worth it. Ah. Oh god. I don't have anything to counteract any poison. There's your problem. Oh, good. Hey, the turtles arrived. The asshole is here. I see you back there. How many potions do I have? 23, okay. Just checking. I kind of want to wait until the health gen starts going up faster. And until I can actually do that. I'm in a bad position, man. Let's see, how far down did I go? Oh, pretty far. Not ridiculously. Look at her. Yeah, even the enemies at this point in the game, they give the Star Fury a run for its money. Okay. Keep it moving. Looks like a dead end. Oh, there's a tree over there. Holy shit, okay. Hello, burst attack. Oh, this is lovely. Ah, lovely. Nope. Nope. Screwed it. Keep it running. Mad dash towards the bottom. No, it's fine. We're good. We're fine. Oh, hey, look. No, see? No, I've been vindicated. Look what we found. I'm not a crazy person at all. It's good. Here. This actually might help me out a little bit if I can beat this guy. Ow, ow, ow. Here. I forget what exactly the B-Boss gives you. I remember it was some interesting stuff. Interesting enough to keep me alive? I don't know. Whew. Oh, yeah, hi. Oh, yeah, the honey. It's real good with regenerating. That's right. Okay. Now, I remember being able to beat this guy with just a Star Fury and nothing else. It's not easy, that's for sure. It also has to do with, you know, just the size and the shape of the hive itself, but... Let's do it. Hello! Give it your best shot. Cool. I mean, a lot of the bosses in Terraria, they're just attrition bosses. Or they work as attrition bosses, at least. And if you could find a decent way to fight them with a specific weapon, it's possible. Some would call that a little cheap. Again, I call it strategy. Oh, hi. You moved a little bit different than what you were doing before. Here. Where are you going? Yeah, I'm doing very well. Just like there's a tiny bit of pool directly underneath me for the honey's sake. Oh, but now I've been poisoned. That's fine, it's fine. See? I'm poisoned, and yet I am still making my health back. Here, this guy does give, like jars of honey, correct? I just remember there, like, being very good reason to defeat the bee boss. But I don't remember what things were actually good from it. Are you stuck? Just like, I'm sort of beating the shit out of you, and you're not doing anything. Ooh, hey! Come out. And you're down. Got all that stuff. I think one of the reasons why I beat him so long ago is because it drops a whole lot of gold. Right. What do I have? Ooh, alright. My inventory is really freaking full. What do we got? Bee shirt. Some bottled honey. Quick honeycomb. Interesting. Okay. Release bees when damaged. I might need that, honestly. Some bee wax. Why the hell not? Murderous beekeeper. Ooh, alright. Summons killer bees after striking my foe. Well, I mean, it's more powerful than the Star Fury, and the stars aren't really going to help me out down here at this moment. So, hey. That might actually be worth it right about now. That's what I like about Terraria. Sometimes you just, you know, you stumble upon a good weapon, and you're able to just not, you know, completely wipe the floor with everything in it. Still not the strongest thing in the world, though. It'll definitely help me, that's for sure. Alright. Hey, turtle bastard. No! Leave me be. Yeah. Giddy up on my bike. Ooh, hey, there's a railway. That's an easy way to get through here. Hold up. Maybe I should take it up on its offer. Dump. Now I'm underwater. There we go. Oh, I love the rails. I love the fact that they added them. It's so fun, and it gets you way across the damn world. Why potion? What? Why potion? Where potion? What potion? Who potion? I am confused. I'm in good standing. Oh, hey, the witch doctor arrived at one point. Oh, is that why? If you beat the bee guy, then suddenly the witch doctor shows up? Oh, oh, I see a thing over here. Here, I need this. It's a glitch for Xbox, but use potion. What? Use what potion? Potion I just got? Tad bit confused. Just a potion in general? Oh, Spelunker potion. I think. I mean, with the are you referring to that that glitch where you can activate the Spelunker potion and then see a whole bunch of the ores around you, and then the map is completely filled out with all of the with all the ore afterwards? Because they... No? What do we got here? Feral Claw. Fine. Oh, wow. My inventory is freaking full. Why do I still have the... why didn't I just drop the lead anvil like it's hot? Here. No? I have absolutely no idea why. If it's a glitch for the Xbox, I have this strange suspicion that was probably fixed for the PC version. Like, they're pretty active when it comes to that stuff. I'd like to keep the water leaf if I can. To find Titan... I mean, I know that. I'm trying my best to just clear out this area first. To a certain extent, at the very least. Oh, hi! Wow, cool. Hell opened up while I was over here. Great. Yeah, at this moment in time, I'm just trying to survive. Like, let alone try and get titanium. Oh, this is bad. Bad! I could have avoided that shit. I was slain. Happens. I feel like I'm gonna need to throw a couple more bodies at this before I actually beat him. Yeah, beat the thing. Trick shot! Not even trick shot. I saw the bullet and I was planning on flying past it and then flew directly into the bullet. Because I'm about that inept. Okay. Boy, my chests are a hot mess. Look, there's barely any form factor with them, aside from a few key things. Alright. I didn't collect any titanium there. I just sort of jumped into the jungle. Not a horrible thing, but it didn't get me anywhere. It got me to map out the jungle, I guess. I'm definitely going to need it more mapped out by the time we actually fight Plantera. That's going to be horrible. No, don't need this in my inventory. Yeah. Guess I can put the Star Fury away. And just keep my powerful bee weapon. Bees. My god. Oh yeah, I have bee nades too. Neato. I'm kind of hoping that I end up finding the... I kind of hope I find the jungle ruin just on a lark. I really hope so. Or like the jungle temple. There. I guess I'll put that... I mean, no. I might need something different. Who knows? It might actually be good for the jungle, because that thing will just set things on fire. I don't know. I'm debating on where I want to get the last of this titanium. Because I feel like I could do a little bit better by finding it underground. Here. And now I have the Beekeeper 1, so maybe that'll work. Get a Hunter Potion? Oh, that's actually not a bad idea, honestly. I don't use a lot of my potions. I like to stockpile them. Shows the location of enemies. I mean, not a bad idea. But I feel like I'm going to be able to see them pretty well underground. Wait, does it show the location of the enemies on the map too? I don't know. No. I think I'll be fine. No, Hunter Potion is just sort of a luxury, I would say. Basically, the luxury of being like, hey, look, the enemies glow now. Like, you remember when frickin' Minecraft did that? Where you could enchant a bow to be able to shoot at them, and then they just, you know, they explode into light. You never played 1.3. Yeah, again, I feel like the Hunter Potion, for me at least, Hunter Potion is not really useful. Maybe it might be, but not enough that I'm really interested in trying to get it. Hello, friend. I'm just more interested in running all, like, right through this entire area. Hi. Okay. So the best options I have at finding more titanium is just something at the other end of this. Nope. Ooh. Hey. This thing confuses bats. Nice. Alright, so how far was I the last time I died? I think I was... Again, I died somewhere around the time when I finally met up with the jungle. I just like to get the most out of these last few Spelunker potions. Because I'd prefer if I didn't have to craft more. Right about here. Okay, well... Here, I'm going to travel a little bit farther. Here, I'm liking the bee one. It's very violent and it spawns bees. Yep. Okay, all right. I'll start using it here. Ooh. I think my bees were torturing a turtle just then. Good boys. Oh, there's another one. Oh, God. Problem is a whole lot of these things are buried underground. It's taking me a little time to actually get into them. I can do it, though. Holy crap. Die! Ooh. Okay, so apparently I can liquefy that guy with the sword. Noted. I need more more weapons like that, please. Come on. Okay, get the hell out. There's a little bit more. Whew. Feeling good. So far, so good. People have not tried to kill me horrifyingly. At least not as much. And I got plenty of tools to just drill through shit. Hello? I do wonder how long it'll take before... Oh, jeez. What is that stuff called? The green crap that's inside the jungle? It's got like a long-ass name that I've never been able to remember. Just, I wonder how long I would have to wait for there to be enough of it to be... to warrant me going out and harvesting some. And this is a large world, so... I don't know if... I'm not too worried about making a farm of it. Chlorophyll. Yeah. I think that's another thing that screws me up. It's just spelled odd. Damn you, English. Go. Attack my bees. I'm loving it. It's down. Ooh, hey, gold. Let's hope I don't die horribly. So I can actually take some of that stuff home. Hey, this is a long-ass jungle. It just occurred to me. Because the jungle started, like, how frickin' far ago? Alright, that's done. Oh, there's a tiny sliver of it over here. Whatever. I'm greedy. I'll take some. Holy crap. Alright, go away, please. There we go. Yes, I did say I'm loving it. McDonald's didn't come up with that. I wouldn't even say Justin Timberlake came up with it. There we go. It's kind of ridiculous that they've been using the I love it, like the I'm loving it tag for the longest period of time. Like, they have not needed to change their slogan at all. Or at the very least, they felt they haven't needed to. Because again, that originally Justin Timberlake did come up with the whole, like, I'm loving it thing. There. And then they just remixed it, changed it up a bitch. Not a bitch. A bit, rather. Changed it up a bitch. A whole fuck ton. Okay, well now I can't see any of the ore. I'm trying to think. Has Burger King's is like have it your way, which holy shit. I can't think of a company that is so backwards on what it actually stands for. Have it your way. If your way is to have a really, really greasy and really charred burger that's been sitting in the warmer for a long period of time. Like, they use... I'm pretty sure it's like liquid smoke or whatever the hell. And I don't know what the hell brand they use, but man. Ooh, look at this. Oh, shit. It spawned directly next to where I killed the wall of flesh. That's why I label these things. Okay, you have incurred the wrath of my beast sword. Oh. Shit, 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 shit. I resized the window. Damn it. Okay. Can I try to fix that? Here. Damn it. I don't know. Tonight has just been an absolute nightmare of resizing the window on complete accident. Please stop. Okay. That doesn't look right either. There, that'll do it. It's probably completely off, but it'll work for now. Okay, come on. Can we get a little bit more? Oh, yeah, there's some. Alright, go and attack my fair bees. I'm so happy for these hooks. So I forget, like, the hooks have been in Terraria forever, right? I'm just trying to remember where everything came into play. Guys, I know a lot of this stuff wasn't standard when it first came out. Terraria was... it wasn't an early access game, was it? Terraria just sort of came out. They were like, hey, here's our game Terraria. It's fun. Play it. And then they've just continuously added on more and more and more and more. Which, I seem to remember there was this controversy a really long-ass time ago involved with Terraria, where they pretty much announced that they were just going to stop making stuff for Terraria. And then they started making, like, the ports for it to go on different consoles, where there was console-exclusive shit that people were extremely angry about, because they were like, okay, why can't that be over on the PC version, you asshats? To which, you know, the only response they have is, because we want to sell a bunch and make a whole lot of money on this copy too, and you won't buy it unless the exclusive stuff's in it. Yeah. And I guess at one point, they finally started turning around on that stuff. Or, well, you know, a whole lot of the stuff that's console exclusive is still console exclusive. But at the very least, they've been pretty good PR-wise with just making more content. Yeah, I know they're working on the 1.3 for Xbox One. Yeah, but for the longest time, like they were really adamant about the idea. This is like, we're gonna stop making stuff for Terraria, and then just spontaneously they started adding more stuff. Just like, okay, you know what? That was a stupid decision. We were a little bit bird-brained on that front. Clearly, people still want to buy and play Terraria, so we're gonna turn around on that idea. And then there's been like 2 or 3 patches after that that have actually been pretty good. Please fall over and die. Holy shit. There. Oh, God. I have the dual hook. And now you? Really? I've dealt with enough. You're wasting my time where I could be spelunking. Okay. Nothing up there. Keep moving. Alright. Start lighting up the place. That's one of the negatives with not having the Starfear anymore. Can't light up the place. Alright. Saw a little bit of it down there. Hi there. It's gonna be real nice to finally have a good set of armor, that's for sure. Oh boy, we're gonna have to start fighting some of like the hard mode bosses. That's gonna suck. I'm not looking forward to the twins. Like the twins is hell on toast. Bok. Okay, my bees are working hard. Whew. So many healing potions. Where are these healing potions coming from? Have I just been breaking all of these things? Oh, we're getting to the end here. Oh boy. Any more stuff hidden up here? No. Kind of looks like the end of the line. Yep. Well, how much have I collected up here? Where is it? Oh, there it is. That's not bad. 217. I don't know if it would be enough, though. Oh, hi. Whoa, what are you doing here? Shit. You have any of the new crap in here? There's the gradient. That's nice. Oh, yo-yo glove. I'm picking that up from you just so I could possibly use it later. Alright, yeah, the only place... Here. Right, I'm just gonna leave, and we're gonna see how much I've made out of this. Again, I don't think I have enough to be able to craft that set of armor. Oh, maybe. Wait a minute. I might, actually. Let me check this. So, this adds... increased melee damage and critical strike, increased range, increased magic. Right. I'm gonna go with the one that, you know, increases the most damage and all that stuff. Alright. I have enough! Sweet. Final frickin' here. Swap out with the good stuff. And then I have enough that I could make myself a new sword. Something to that degree, but meh. I like just collecting the swords, or, you know, collecting new ones. And I don't think I... Well, alright. I could make myself one of the fancy schmancy new swords, maybe. What's it gonna take? Don't remember what it takes. Like the, What was that one blade that you can craft? Oh, no, that's gonna take... Oh. No, it just occurred to me. It's gonna require me to actually get, like, Excalibur, right? And Excalibur, if I'm remembering correctly, you need to defeat Plantera in order to get... Crap. Yeah, pretty much all of the really good swords you need to beat Plantera for. So I don't know if that's going to be happening anytime soon. Yep. Mech bosses are pretty much the only thing I can do at this point. There we go. I'm in a nice spiffy set of gold end-game armor. How much defense do I have now at this point? Where can I actually read that number? Oh, 50. There we go. 50 defense. That is damn good. Well, I think for now I'm just going to call it. I don't know. It's been... I felt like really sort of sluggish today, and I have no freaking idea why. Oh, yeah, this. I forgot about this. Here. The Dancing Bit-Beat Trios. Anyway, again, I don't know. I just felt really sluggish when it comes to today. Not much interesting has been happening, and not much interesting to discuss or talk about. As well as just, we've kind of been taking care of business. I think another thing that's really been throwing me off is the fact that we had those technical difficulties tonight. Just why? And I'm not looking forward to the fact I need to get in contact with my internet provider again to try and sort out why it was that we got it cut out again tonight. I just hope that I hope this isn't going to require us to just do some rewiring in this house. This is going to suck. But anything to finally fix these issues and, you know, get things flying right, as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. Also, I'm going to need to edit out all those technical difficulties, too. That'll be fun. But until then, yeah. I think I'm pretty much done streaming for tonight. So, thanks everybody for popping out and watching the stream. I appreciate it. If you wanted to take a look at this episode anytime after it's done, again, I'm gonna upload it after I get done editing out all of the technical difficulties to my YouTube page. I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays, all of them around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah. Hey, we had plenty of people that popped into the Twitch earlier. I think you popped in a little later into the stream. So, what am I going to be doing on Saturday? I'm trying to think of what I should... Okay, wait, no. I'll probably be doing Phoenix Wright on Saturday, because I'm really interested in seeing what the heck's going to happen in the final chapter. Or what I think is the final chapter. And then... Sunday, I have no idea. Probably just some... I don't know. I've been feeling antsy. I want to try something new. I want to try something different. And I'm not really excited with a whole lot of the roguelikes that we've been playing as of late. I mean, they're fun, but I want to try something new and different. You know, it's like I'm all antsy and I want to do something Yeah, I want to spice things up because I've been playing the same stuff for a really long period of time. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. Got a couple of things I've been looking at the Steam store for, and I might consider getting one or two things that I've seen as of late. But until then, again, we're going to call this a day. Thanks for coming out. See you next time.